hii pesa itakuua faster kuliko vile itakumake. Fame in itself ni ulevi fulani.
It's a highness that.
It's a highness, bro. Fame, bro, unaharibu maisha yako na sana kuambia you the man.
What is a king without a kingdom though?
Tulipwa mita 7. Nilikula. Hiyo ilikuwa do ya kuinvest, ilikuwa ya kujua maisha ni nini.
Sasa.
Tuache kudanganyana, bro. Tafuta Mungu pia ukitafuta pesa. Bro, niliokoka because I had real problems, bro. Hiyo kuokoka ilikuja na kama msoto, my friend.
Na ilikula bado.
Ilikula. Sasa huko ndio nikapata relapse.
So how many years have you been sober now?
One day at a time. That's all that counts. But a man without convictions is a very dangerous man. Unajua pia inaweza kuwa watu wawili si wabaya, but the mix doesn't cook well.
Kenya are saying the same thing.
Kenya, no, they are lying. Wait.
Tell me why.
Bro, tafanya tubani we.
Yo ninjas, una data kwa mtu bila bundles na bado amconnect. Wifi yako ni expensive na bado i-connect. Bro, try Connect Data Network, available in each and every place in Nakuru. It's actually been said that it's number one home fiber. Both home, of course, na office. And that's the best way also you can get to stream Emos O'Clock live and stream also on Spotify. Imagine 2K, bei iko chini, data iko juu. As simple as that. For only 2K, you can get 20 Mbps. Na kama wewe ni mababi ama uko office, you can also get 50 Mbps depending with which internet ama what type of internet you want to use. So get connected today. Nakuru number 1 home office internet. Call them on 0709 665 810. As simple as that. I recommend because I was recommended. Use Connect Data Network, available each and every place in Nakuru, and of course you get to stream live Emos O'Clock on Spotify and also on YouTube. Connect na mimi na pia mimi na connect na wewe. I'll see you baddest. Yo ninjas, welcome back. Of course, this right here is Emos O'Clock reporting live from Eden Studios. I go by the name Emos Njoroge, your favorite host, also the most. And this beautiful night, evening, morning, depending what time you're watching this from, what time you're watching this and where you're watching this from. You might be somewhere in Iran, in a bunker somewhere, watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Season 8, episode 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined with the legend. I don't know how I'm going to start introducing him. I don't know that I'm introducing seme amefanya nini ama hajafanya nini. I'm just humbled to have this ninja up in this place, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Mr. Aliamua jite Mr. Google inamjua na jina mbili, najua hata yeye ajui Google inamjua na jina mbili. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the one and only one, DNA. Yo bro, go. Welcome to the show.
Nada brother.
Hiki tumepanga for some time.
It's been a while, but tulianza Deck 25.
I think kwa kunizo ma December. And then I got your number tukiongea, then kaenda kuandika namba yako, nikapata nimekuwa namba yako for more than, if not 5 years.
Okay.
I think those days nikiwa radio presenter, you know I used to be a radio presenter
in Nakuru. You told me tukiwa rehearsal nini.
So I think nizo days there's a grandpa nini.
Hizo days.
And then you guys were doing tours.
Bro, tulikuwa tunazunguka sana, a lot of media hapo. Big up to Ref alikuwa anapiga nini sana. Also I have friends in Nakuru akina Sam, Hero Radio, and Nakuru is the town that I blew up in actually. Kama msanii. You
are saying that we blew aje? So mimi niko Nakuru,
bro. So shout to Mosh. Kuna boyango anaitwa Mosh. Mosh says yeye ndio alipeleka hii song Nakuru. But Banjuka ili blow up Nakuru first. Hiyo mimi najua. Nakuru, Mombasa, Nairobi. So Nakuru is the town also where nilimake ile sasa do ya show ati nimelipwa 30k.
Yeah.
Nakuru first.
That was which year? Banjuka ni ya which year?
Banjuka production 06. Release 06, it blew up in 07. Bad. The biggest song in the history of Kenya. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Tuendelee ama tusiendelee?
Very big song, but haifiki. Compared to Banjuka,
Boomba Train.
You are tripping, bro. What?
Boomba Train. Of all time.
Uko juu. Super top ranking. Shout to Nilikuwa, shout to Isan, my guys.
Compared, of all time.
Of all time. Across, yani ngoma, day, night, young, old, east, west, religious, non-religious song, kila mse anajua Kenya, except mse amezaliwa. And I have friends who work in NGOs who've told me, bro, I'm in Ethiopia, nasikiza ngoma yako. Bro, biggest song in the history of Kenya.
Banjuka Reloaded.
Tell me something different. Boomba Train umeguza kidogo, umetry. There are many songs which are very very up there. But none.
I'm saying for our time, but Bomba Train was before Banjuka though.
Yes, and it was a very very big song, but haifiki.
Sedo version. For club.
Haifiki.
Hivi
Kupendwa na watu, kujulikana na watu, ground everything. There's only one. This is the thrill of this joint, bro.
Comme ça.
Let's go. But hiyo ni mambo ingine.
DNA Banjuka.
Yes sir.
At which year ulikuwa unaandika? What was in your mind at that time?
Nilikuwa nimequit uni.
Proudly.
Bro nilikuwa hapa nini Nazarene. Had a great fucking time. Nazarene was such a good experience, but sikuwa nasoma. That's why I was writing my music. Maboys wangu Gandiza, yani tulikuwa it was a very good experience. But masomo nilikuwa netting
kidogo kaona
bro alafu sasa yani it was me wasting my parents hard-earned money because there's something else I really wanted to do, which was to make songs.
And at that time, and that's why I think it was easy to relate with you, because I feel like tuna relate in a lot of angles. I did the same thing in 2012, I think 2013. I just wanted to come to Nairobi first.
Okay.
So I came to Nairobi.
Born and raised Nakuru.
Born and raised. Okay. Nimeka hiyo town. Hata sijui kwa nini hajatuma nikuwe governor. Nakuru nipeni tu nikuwe governor for no good reason. So, because I'm representing Nakuru everywhere. 2100 is supposed to call from Nakuru.
That's why. Okay.
So the outfit.
I saw, I've seen, I like the branding, bro, online.
Pink City is an event that I do in Nakuru. Okay. Inaitwa Pink City because of the flamingos.
Nice.
I have a whole band in Nakuru. I mean, nimekuwa kwa radio huko, wanipe nikwe governor. So, came to Nairobi, kusomea media, and I wanted anything just kutoka tu Nakuru kwanza nikuje tu nione this other side and all that. Nikakawania, nika-realize, you see what you have said, unawezi pesa mzazi. Then I was just honest with myself. I was like, wait, you just came to Nairobi because you're an artist and you wanted a path ama a platform ama tu kitu ya kuleta hapa. 1 year later nikuja nikamwambia mzazi ya masomo itaweza. Kaniambia pana, unajua maliza hata upate sijui master sijui. Nikamwambia no. Honestly, nikiangalia hustle unafanya ndo nilipie fees na mimi najua reason why I'm in Nairobi. Hizo vitu wacha
ni heshima bro, na wisdom yenye at that time mzazi haoni, but wewe kuna kitu unaona. And for me, I've seen a lot.
Did you have the conversation with the parent ama you just like
no bro, you see nilikuwa na check ya mzae ya fee. Niko nayo tu kwa room, tumeenda ronga, tumekunywa madem, the usual, today, tomorrow, siendi class. Sasa at some point nilipata tu ile awakening ya what am I doing maze? Na mimi mzae anatry kunificha, but I can see this is not easy. Like he wears it with pride. Nasomesha watoto wangu hana shida, but I can see that what I'm doing is wrong according to me, because
sababu hustle anafanya kulipa hii fees.
On top of that, mimi nafanya kitu sifai kwa nafanya. Na kesho hatujui. So the honorable thing was to give him that check back. Nilimrudishia fee mzae ndio hii.
How much?
40 bob.
Check ya 40 bob.
40k.
So wacha kuongea shilingi za millennials.
So nikampea nikampea bob ni shilingi sahi.
Sahi?
Wende uko nyuma. Msao ushago. So nikampea
comments. Kuna kata fulani. Guess ukikuja hapa tu kutukana tu host.
So nikamrudishia check and then
40k in which year?
This is I quit school in 05, blew up in 07.
Check 40k to 05.
But private uni bro, pesa mingi. That's just a part of the fee bro.
That's a lot. Ukamwambia
mazee sasa bro, yani na shule unaanguka, una forge transcript, yani everything is a lie bro. Pia hizo uongo sasa.
Alafu passion yako iko tu hapa.
Mimi niko hapa naandika muziki bro, umse ana try kunisomesha, sisomi, I'm writing songs, I'm like this is some this is wrong. So nikamrudishia do, and then from there nikaanza journey. So when I was writing that song, I was deep in the game. Sistangu mdogo ndo alikuwa anipea Ferrari 10 bob ya kwenda studio, so I walk part of the distance, napanda mati ya 10 bob. Hivyo tu, yani hustle.
Till to date wanakuwa wanasema I most of the time because I think niko in that now that club scene. Naulizaga watu, hii kitu ya wewe unaweza nunua inaitwa Don Julio ama Azul. Unanunua hii pombe ya this amount of money, but mimi nikikuuliza si hata unipe dhao.
Yeah.
So the reason why I can agree that Banjuka is still one of the biggest hit club banger till to date.
The biggest.
Kwa sababu till to date
ahead.
mtu anakuitia anakuambia aje mimi niko na shida zangu
nisikiza. So your writing ilikuwa ile yani kuandika kitu ya kudumu. Honestly that one bro was like Stevo made the beat for Banjuka. Squeeze and she states Stevo big up Mr. Votes. Stevo ndio alinitoa kwa story ya kurap. Leo acha kurap bro. Sasa unajua kurap but acha kurap bro. Like to make muziki ya watu.
Yeah.
So when I had the beat I knew because mini producer first of all but unasikia tu kitu unajua hii ni mbaya mazi. So I started writing it. Writing in my head ile natembea hiyo siku nilikuwa na 10 bob nakumbuka fiti sana 10 bob ya kunifikisha vet hadi Ngong then I walk the rest of the distance home but na sina ati simu kali niko na
tuna record
ka dumb phone tu so unasikiza beat unaji-infect nayo kwa kichwa for 1 hour alafu
so you have to cram and save the tune au kuna play ya record
yani
na venye tune za usanii zinaisha zinapoteage na few
alafu nikipanda mati au unapanda mat mzee yenye ina music ndio nisitoke kwa vibe nikishoka kwa mat sasa ni writing in my head flowing and I'd been listening to Issa and Nameless so much na one sasa nilikuwa na chase I say like I need a song like these songs yeah so it happened bro.
Banjuka
too crazy it changed my life sikuamini yani life that song bana hadi saa bro naiminya alhamdulillah man God is the greatest.
Is it true that Banjuka gave you like that your 7 mic from Moi Kibaki?
From Kibaki's campaign tulipwa mita 7 but you see it was a big split. Yeah. So magazeti magazeti blogs ran with a much bigger number which is fine ilisaidia na branding.
Yeah.
But ilitoka ikiwa mita 7 mi yangu ilikuwa way less than mita 2 but it was fun.
Ido ni which year? 7 meters ni mita.
But kuichoma ni hivyo.
Uliblo?
Nilikula. Hiyo ilikuwa do ya kuinvest, ilikuwa ya kujua maisha ni nini.
Sasa.
Tuache kudanganyana bro. Tuache hizo stories za uongo.
Hadi kujua maisha ni nini?
Hii ndo ya kujua life bro.
Ulijua life?
Bro, ukipwa tuseme uko na mita na nusu, si ndio? College niko na mita na nusu, maybe a little more.
Yeah. Let's say you have 1.5.
Call it 1.5.
1.5 in 207.
In 207. So I want to buy a car fast. Of course, when ni kijana bro, the first thing wataka ni gari.
And how old are you at this time?
I'm 20. So I had written it down nikiquit shule nilikuwa nimesema by 25 I must be a millionaire. Must. So hiyo ngoma I cooked it when I was 24. When I was turning 25 nilikuwa na 1.5 kwa account. Sounds like a lot of money.
It is a lot. Not sounds.
It's
27 25 years old. 1.5.
So
1.5 is a lot.
And those days there was no like unajua sahi there's 15-year-olds who are multimillionaires YouTube.
Yeah.
Hizo vitu zote hazikuwa. So 25 with an M was a lot of money but I'm who I am bro.
That's why ni DNA.
Sasa na pia lazima usikie fiti. Wasome kwa na
First thing you did
buying a car. I didn't even buy the car I wanted. Niliconsult. I wanted to buy a Evo 7 or a 3 Series. At least the 3 Series issue ni may scratch your itch. I eventually did it, but I bought a safe car, Toyota Carib maze. So karibu so 5. So sasa
uko na mita ya kujua maisha.
Uko na mita bro na uko kwa cover ya gazeti. Pulse nyuma. Broken. Mita itoshi bro.
Mita bado ni kidogo.
Mita itoshi. Mita inatoshaje. Mita si pesa bro.
Sasa ni wapi? Mombasa ama Dubai sasa?
Everywhere, all over there bro.
Madrisa mziishi.
Na alafu sasa umebebwa na
wamekubali ni ukweli. Yeah. Like Madrisa mzilikuwa mingi.
Hiyo ilinipita. So fame, you understand. Fame in itself ni ulevi fulani.
It's a highness that.
It's a highness bro. People keep feeding you with compliments. People you go places, wasona cheesy. The first time niliperformia song tulikuwa na DJ Space wapi? Some club in Westlands bro. Kuna so amechezea ngoma sasa ngoma imeanza kublow so Nakuru tumeguzaguza kidogo sasa ngoma ya Nairobi imeanza kublow nimeshafanya show West mazima dem kuna dem alipanda kwa meza bro amechizi na song like amego crazy bro nilikuwa nimeshika mic hivi nasema what is ini nini like what is going on here bro so hiyo kitu inabebanga mse sana surviving fame is difficult that's why a lot of artists don't have a phase 2 they have one phase gone
because of the fame is too much
because they couldn't survive fame normal bro fame bro unaharibu maisha yako na sana kuambia you the man
ukiharibu tu
bro unakunywa pombe daily bro mnamkia pombe asubuhi wasana kuambia you the man mademo anakuambia
ozi magi wewe ndo mbaya
ule bro and you know people want to be around you do your drinks do your madam so there's always yes men around you and kusurvive hiyo kitu ni ngumu sana I used to have a big crew squeezing a roll ki John Wick bro Baba Yega
na kadogi kako
yani naweza ingia show one man yani hadi wasau tukele hey what's up with this guy but I understand how life works I understand also now I'm very protective of my energy yeah history ya Mbogi
craziest thing you did with Banjuka fame of course nini kujua maisha na mita unajua maisha na mita na 25
imagine bro
Madrisa hapa na pale alafu sikiwa kwa na ukedi
you know I had forgotten which pod we are on so I've never made this kind of content kuongea vitu kama hizo
wewe nini tumeona na Kibe huko so hapa ni Madrisa na inaitwa aje na hakuna ukedi at that time
what do you mean hakuna ukedi bro unaongea kama tuko 65
hakuna na ukedi
imekuwa bro
ukedi ilikuja juzi ni Pro Max to 7 ikuwa that much
the fame was crazy but for me I think what can I say bro I don't know honestly I don't know
that's crazy thing that una remember you're like
one crazy thing I did
either something you bought ama kuna maluli ulipia tu mbogi tu
of course I flew my boys to TZ and TZ tickets ni domo bwase watatu I think
twendeni sherehe
twende da bro na da ticket ni chuani sometimes so 4 tickets
na kuna hiyo adrenaline
bro kutumia pesa bro in your song ya Kanye West inaitwaje you sema don't look at money too long she's Medusa bro hii pesa si mzuri pia hii pesa itakuua faster kuliko vile itakumake I promise you that people pray for money they have no idea bro pesa itakuua ukiangalia hivi na macho hivi
it's weird that we had that discussion yesterday I had a discussion with a friend of mine and it was Steve na mwingine to Gengetone that got to discuss cuz this guy who made 250 mic from Sport Pesa
yes Abisai yeah hakuna kumbuka
and now when we are discussing we are like do you know we only talking about Abisai only the rest ndio ile wapiga miti you get bro. So tukolizana sasa ukishika 250 mic unafanya nini kwanza 250 mic
chances are inakuharibu bro nimeona hizi studies za so wameshinda lottery most of them end up in debt
and how crazy even athlete hiyo jina Kisumu
athletes bro unajua ukiingia kwa ATM bro alafu atunaingiza kadi na kuonyesha ati 1 point bro unatoa chwani
mimi account yangu inaonyeshaga 5000 mko
so umetoa chwani alafu tena kesho mmeitwa shughuli you will lose your mind bro
you saw the documentary ile documentary yao ilikuwa kwa NTV
ya
the Kenyan
winners no sijaiona
there's a crazy documentary about them you have seen it see at that time you were working at NTV you guys don't eat your own supply so these guys nonezi mamita wana make ma 100 nini so akikuja kumbe the more money you get the more cons you attract
of course
so msema kuja real estate bro sijui kile kwa nini wasema sema yuko broke na it was a documentary about like 10 people unashindwa ulikuwa na 100M like every year you are making this amount of money na tujaongea kuhusu ma NGO tujaongea kuhusu ma startups nini and then auna do
bro have you just seen Floyd is going back into boxing
ana do
you think unaenda kugongwa kichwa bro na uko na pesa Mike Tyson blew through $300 million. Mi najua mmoja najua kuambiwa, mmoja najua hivi msame ban B hivi bro. Yani the first money ukuonyesha vitu Mikmilu semaje these levels to this ish. Yani bro unaona dem hivi. Yani dem ni mrembo yani mpaka you stop thinking bro.
Alafu una pick up line sasa ni doko nayo.
Flotation my nigga uko sawa. Hakuna kitu huwezi do bro. Hey.
So pesa ni shetani lakini tunaitaka tu bado.
Pesa is good but omba Mungu akupee wisdom ya pesa or else pesa itakuua. In the Bible it says it's more easy for camel kupita kwa macho ya sindano than for a rich man to make it to heaven. And I see a lot of sense in that because money has its own vibe. It changes the people around you. It changes you. So money is very good to have. Watu watafute pesa. But tafuta Mungu pia ukitafuta pesa. That's how I feel.
Wow.
Yeah.
So after Banjuka, you did... which song did you do after Banjuka? Is it Maswali Mingi?
After Banjuka, I did a song called Frodo. Yeah, I could kick. I dropped it too early. Banjuka bado ilikuwa bigi sana. After that,
because Banjuka
it was big for so long.
Sana.
So tulitry kupenetrate kidogo kona wacha to ride wave. So we did the remix. But the remix we did early. Remix tulido because we thought we were a bit afraid origi haiendi vizuri. So after that I did Una with Punit.
Una jump, una ruka, una shida zinashuka, una
shout to Punit mazen.
My people, I want my people.
So we did Una. Then Kama Kawaida. Ndio my favorite song on my catalog.
How come say
Kama Kawaida?
Are you got a list? Just call her back.
Actually after I figured hii kutoa banga is hatutafika Banjuka, I said let me do a song that is in my heart. Na tuka argue na label kina Steve say sasa ni ngoma gani wataka kutoa, ambia me I need to drop this song.
Kama Kawaida.
Kama Kawaida. That's my jam bro. So
how comes
bro Kama Kawaida ni bad. That's my jam bro.
And you see the surprising part about Kama Kawaida ni I noticed with Wyre and Nazizi. So I'll perform, I think it was Koroga Festival, Blankets and Wine. So I perform, nikasikia remix mina like chapa. I'm like aya wanakuaga kwa hii wimbo, you get. So Kama Kawaida sana imenihit hivyo, like it's a banger bro.
Banger bro. Si ati nini? Banger bro. I have bangers for days. Yani ni ile tu profiling ndio maybe.
But Kama Kawaida iko kujiringa sana.
Ilikuwa my cousin paid for it. My cousin called Dave. Shout to Dave. Dave Cameron maz. Ile tu ndio ngoma mimi nataka kutoa. Ndio vibe yangu ya sign, nilikuwa nasikiza Lil Wayne, nilikuwa nasikiza a lot of that era of rap and I wanted to rap. So I was afraid naingizwa kwa box ya pop, which still eventually happened. But
and then after Kama Kawaida?
Kama Kawaida sasa Kama Kawaida Una. I think then I started having like, was I recording so much? We were doing shows.
Na
makolabo nilidungoma na kina AY. Hey bro, mazi, I think I've lived 10 lives. Memory yangu wanga imebebwa na my
Maswali Mengi ilikuja at what time?
Maswali Mengi is way after Grandpa Records era.
Hiyo
ni era ingine. Hiyo ni after my gospel era.
Maswali Mengi ni after the song you did with Kambua?
Yes.
Umeokoka mbaya sana.
Nilikuwa nimeokoka. Hiyo ni 2012, 2013. After that nikakuja na run ya Grandpa Records before I became a TikToker.
What was happening at that time when you did nini? Hapo ndo story yako ilikuwa when you did with Kambua na the other guy anaitwaje?
Na Isaac Kahora. Shout to Kahora.
Who did the writing of that song and all that?
I wrote the chorus. So I wrote the chorus, asked Kambua, you sing the chorus this way, then Kahora we imba na Kikuyu. So I wrote the hook. Yulopa produced. Shout to Yulopa, that's my guy. Yulopa made the beat. I just came in as a sketch for a song ile bro, hivi.
Because it has some nini musicality in it sana. You see, they found that they are doing the chorus with Kizungu, then they're doing with Kikuyu, and then you're doing some hard libs uko nyuma.
So the right hiyo structure song nilikam nayo. I'm a really dope musician bro.
I know sir.
I found so many. Sasa found it sound vibaya, but I saw a lot of artists even who are popping right now. I saw them fast. Hivi mimi nikaona nikasema hii ni noma. Should we name names?
Drop names tu.
Ameitaharibu. Dufla. Shout to Dufla Diligon. Tulikuwa naye pia grandpa.
Na Dufla tusisumbuane tena. You're supposed to be here.
Mumuita show. Wacha wewe kuja show buda wacha hizo. So tulikuwa road show ya Citizen. Mimi nilikuwa lit man, lit mbaya. Tuko mahali sijui Kenya wapi mazi. So ile kitu ya wasana kuja kwa road show track. Kuperform.
Perform yeah.
Dufla akakam. Kambia Tuva mazi, Tuva na ref. Kambia Tuva call ref. This is the guy. Umseni me deadly.
Dufla Diligon. Ni izile nza girl.
Ini sasa ngoma zake za first I think he did with us at Grandpa. So super early on Dufla.
But you see that's the beauty about originality ama kitu noma. Cause that time I'm in Nakuru and I'm listening to Dufla and I'm suggesting Dufla to people. Wajua sana kangoma unakaona YouTube is new
original sound. Na when ni curator unaonaga vitu before wase.
Exactly. And I'm playing this song with pride kwa radio with no hype. Si ati nilisikia mahali ati
hata ujui mnisa.
Hata sijui msanii.
The song is dope.
And I'm like listen to this guy, the way he raps and all that.
Style ya kipekee bro.
So even 10 years later, ama sijui how many years later when I'm seeing Dufla doing ati netoaje wimbo amefanya yani zikadha
Donjo Maber
ati anafanya Donjo Maber
na alikill
amefanya after Donjo Maber the other one guy
Penguin
kwanza ni deadly sana bro,
so I'm seeing bado ija hit
by the bado ija I think iko na plain mode
hii song sahi wasana fikira iko juu give this song 2 months hii song ni bad.
When I'm seeing Dufla doing all this I'm not surprised.
Shout to Dufla maze
because Dufla is a dope artist.
Umseni mzee
is that he did a song with Cindy Sanyu pia remix.
Yes Tempo.
And at that time Cindy Sanyu
hiyo ni Grandpa Records era bro tulikuwa naye bad
na
Dufla bro Tempo. All these artists so artists wako na sound ya kipekee. I see them also very quickly kama Dufla Kidis wase kama wile yani hii voice haina mse mwingine hii vibe haina. These guys are one of one.
And that's what I think one of the things that DNA ana stand out ni hiyo from the voice from cause ni ngumu kuimba na that bass
bro si mchezo but when you see when you know that you have something unacheza nayo
yeah tunataka kuingia kwa maswali mengi
yeah man
that nini transition ya banta yose like ya kuvibe it reminds me when R. Kelly did Closet
yeah that 6-part series nakumbuka
I'm like from bands journey to Closet and I'm like it's a new concept but I'm liking it. Wajua ni ngumu sana ku accept kitu yenye ujui like it's hard and then but it was a different concept. You did a video with wakina Abel Mutua,
Jackie Matubia. Shout to Abel, shout to Jackie. Ref put that together. Wali come through. But ngoma yenyewe. So me I believe in vibing. Like if we are not vibing to the song Sisi ndani ya studio. Acha nayo.
By the way.
Kama sisi hatuja go crazy, nini hiyo tunangoja yenye itafanywa na mixing, mastering, video, promo. What are we waiting for that it happen? Yenye happen hapa ndani. So maswali was Visita, shout to Visita, myself na asistangu Tina. Tuko tu current na vibe kwa studio. Nilikuwa nimetafuta sita maze. Nilikuwa nimetafuta umse sympathy. I'd lost his number. It was then finally I find him. Tumeingia studio maze ile tu tumeanza kuvibe bro weka 106 BPM because I produce as well and me and him we work very well together. Maze akaanza tu kuile. Sita is one of the like Sita
Sita is...
We may not work together right now but he's like
kuna kitu nilikuona online kashindwa last kwa
tusi ovyo but it's all good bro. Ni mandugu
but flowers tu mwenye anahitaji because Sita is bad.
Siwezi hate even these guys who I don't like but I have to give them their props. And if the work is good, the work is good.
One of the things that I actually do respect ni that thing of and I had nani your friend Kibe saying the same thing. Kibe alisema I might not like Obinna, even personality character, but you cannot water down hard work, I'm saying.
Bro, Obinna maze. Me, I did Obinna show maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And look, I'm sick maze, but it turned out to be so dope. Bro, mseni memfeel ajab.
So wale wase wenye exactly like kuna baga zile video clips za Obinna akilaladi kwa studio
bro.
Obinna anangojea the next guest. So when I'm seeing like Obinna right
Obinna
now
guy,
having a big studio, mwana studio yake.
Bro. Oni mtu wa maana sana. Bro, can you be, you see, maybe mtu anasema this guy is a bad guy or whatever. I don't think you can be the size of Obinna and be when him same shit na ujaniko huko nje.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible.
And also you can't get to that success bila watu kuongea hivyo.
Of course. Na usipokuongea umefanya kazi gani?
By the way, usipokuongea hujafanya kitu yote.
Zero. Bado kwa mwanzo.
So at that time nini wakina Jack Matubi and Abel, that time walikuwa wanafanya bado Tide High?
They were acting. Ref alikuwa mazena network.
We are coming to Refiga kwa sababu till today I don't understand how Refiga let us Sauti Sol kwa nini
kwa dawa ya moto.
Kwa dawa ya moto. Kwa hizo Sauti Sol walikuwa zile watu wa alchemist huko.
Walikuwa gawana.
Au nyinyi mko watu wa clubanga.
Tulikuwa tunawa meet. I used to meet BN and show bro. Yani si like tuna vibe yetu ni moto but vibe yako tunaitaka pia. So we used to have those conversations a lot of sisi kwa street kwa ground tumekula au kwa hii hapa echelons wamekula but they're really like dope musicians. Mseka BN, whenever I talk to him he's always like trying to make the music more appealing to people. So always ni mse wa kuuliza maswali, wa kuengage, wa kuvibe. So and shout to BN. So so we used to have those conversations. Kuna time wameshikwa wakienda TZ. Wamecross border, hawajagongewa passport. Wamegongewa exit from Kenya entry to Tanzania wamenyimwa. Alafu Chimano akasema yeye ni DNA. Sio bro TZ nimekula. Chimano akasema yeye ni DNA bro akapenya. So
because DNA is DNA.
Hey bro, Tanzania nobody has done more shows in TZ than me.
You know mtashinda msema hivyo people are saying the same thing.
Kenya no, they are lying. Wait, you guys, my boys, I'm kulagi personal vitu ndogo. You're lying.
No, you need to say the same thing. I've really said amepiga pia show sana huko.
Please.
But they all say Amani did more shows in TZ than any artist.
AY used to plug all the shows. So Amani was your time wave yake ilikuwa juu sana. So yes, she did a lot of shows but not more than me. I mean tour TZ tour with Kofi, mean the opening. Kofi bro, bad. Hey,
do you sometimes sit down and you're like, I wish we had Instagram at that time?
Yeah, bro, ngiona hizo shows iko na mtu 30,000 na uko solo kwa stage bila dancers bro. Damn, no footage. God damn.
Good old days.
Bad bro, but you know it was for that time, so it's all good. Yeah.
And it's possible to repeat history
even now.
Yeah.
Because the songs remain.
Yeah. The reason why I brought up your story akina maswali mengi akina Abel.
Yeah.
Is the thing I came to Nairobi, bro, nilikuwa nimecrash hiyo msichana.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, nilitafuta baka namba yake. Niko Nairobi, nitafuta baka namba. Anaitwa nani mtubia? Jackie. Yeah. Nimesave Jacqueline nini. So all this time naongelesha demon ni yeye. We should meet ni sasa idea yake huko juu. Mimi naona tu Jackie natupa tumbao. WhatsApp ikaintroduce sasa ama tini kenge WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Naangalia profile picture hii ya mtu ambaye nilikuwa naongelesha.
Damn.
For 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Bruh. God damn.
Jack Matubi need a hug. Niteseka sana.
You got catfished, bro.
Manzi. Hizo enzi. Huo msichana hata sasa nikoshua nikiangalia Google yangu vizuri. Amekuwa Yahoo. Ndapata hiyo namba.
And did you eventually meet Jackie?
I'll meet sasa after hapa, si ndo maana kutumia hapa vibaya. So DNA amesema we meet to talk about it.
Watu wajuane.
Niko nimedate you dem
guys. Karibu Emos O'Clock. It's a dope show.
Yes, now after that, now you did this song and all that. Then what happened in between? Now you stopped releasing nini? Ulikuwa zina make sense sana kukula tu kuliko kutoa ngoma mpya. What happened? What was the last song at that time?
Yeah, after your wave ya maswali.
Hey.
Maswali, Fimbo Chapa. Kamwaleo remix, the Dumbala remix.
Kuna catalog.
Wewe bro.
Uko na catalog.
Acha mchezo bana. I even play unreleased songs anyway to achieve story. So the grandpa era, then hapo mwisho najua tu ile kitu maze. Nowadays I'm learning how to hata tukikosana tusikosane vibaya. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of so many of my relationships your time ya my first wave sikujua everything was personal for me. I had a chip on my shoulder because kila msee alikuwa ameniambia nitafail, kila msee ananiadvise niache. So nilikuwa na mambo mengi kwa roho yangu. So I was very, I think nilikuwa stima kidogo. So at that point, sasa mimi na ref, my contract ended. I didn't want to renew. Ref felt a certain way about that.
Yeah.
Because I feel to invest sana, we have more to do. But me saying nilikuwa na personal challenges, I didn't want to renew because every environment, hizo club environments nini, I kept on having relapses and stuff.
All that time already una quit?
Sinisha quit bro, nimeokoka, nimedungoma na kina Kambua, nimekuwa soba nini alafu.
Uko sure uko okoka kwa sababu yo wave at that time gospel ilikuwa inakula bro?
No. Bro, niliokoka because I had real problems bro. That money could not solve. That I tried everything to solve.
Yeah.
So I turned to God bro. So it was for real.
Ilikuwa hiyo wave?
Bro, mimi I've never done stay make hizo moves for publicity. I know how to generate publicity without najua ku pop it off. So no, I was dead serious bro. Niliokoka because my life was going down the drain because of my lifestyle. Nikaokoka. Nikambua, we were in school together, me, her, and her brother Babu. So vibe already ilikuwa. We cooked up the song.
So you did, you come to a sonko ama
Mtoto wa Sonko, yes, Mtoto
so you did Mtoto wa Sonko because now you're going back to God because it's crazy out here.
Yes, lifestyle normal.
So after Mtoto wa Sonko you release Seculars?
After Mtoto wa Sonko ndio sasa nikaingia Grandpa Records tukadu maswali ya polisi.
Kwani I feel like Mtoto wa Sonko was the last song that you did at that era?
No, that's before my Grandpa Records.
So wewe uko hapa, you're trying to quit alcohol, umeingia gospel.
Sasa nimeokoka, yani Mungu amenisaidia nimequit. Nimedo gospel nini, but niko unsettled kidogo na feel I want more vibes. Nilidudu marlap Maximum Melodies. Tulipiga marlap hizi za mashule. I did a few big shows hizi za kufunga mwaka crossover, but no, it wasn't a full expression. I know hiyo nimesema mara moja, but sikuwa naona watu kama mimi. Watu wametoka hell. Nilikuwa naona watu wasafi kila mahali kwa hizi circles. So at some point I just felt, you know what? Why not? After kuongea na ref who is a very convincing guy. Nikasema why not? Just make music.
Yeah. But now at that time you're just making music. See, you have any thought of going back to nini? We just making music where you feel comfortable. You feel like this is your tribe.
No, now I'm making music because I'm doing a comeback. Bro, nimetoka kuona campaign kwa TV, mazee niko, hiyo kuokoka ilikuja na come Soto my friend. Bro, ushasikia walevi wakisema tei ukiacha kukunywa pombe pesa, hiyo pesa upotea pia. God damn bro, nilisota. God damn.
See me, I thought that time now you're doing now these gospel gigs and all that.
Wapi?
Corporate ni nini?
No, not.
Ama system unit na Genius Republic at that time ukuingia kwa mbogi yao.
Sasa mbona unaongea kama mse anajua vitu zenye.
No, because I was in the gospel industry at that time.
See,
and what was happening.
Everything is cliques. I was not part of a clique. Even in secular, I was not part of a clique. Jomino, we were sisi tunafanya mambo yetu. So, and that's a lot of the reason we had to fight so much. Because hatuko kwa circles, hatuko kwa networks, hata hatujui bei ya show ni ngapi, hata hatujui radio station ni wapi.
Yeah.
So in gospel also there was cliques. I did not join a clique. I'm a very opinionated guy, unaniona. I've always been this way.
Inaletaga shida mahali.
But sasa mimi nilisema I have to die a legend bro. A legend haizi kuwa mswa kudanganyana bro. So I did not join cliques. I found the payment system to be so different, less professional than kuliko na ubeste mingi kuliko huku. So at the end of it all, I just, after talking to Ref, when I went to meet Ref, nilikuwa na launch product ya music distribution.
Yeah.
You have to fight with piracy. You go to a cyber cafe, unaekewa mziki kwa flash disk kama kwa mem card unaishia. Instead of pirating the song, you pay $10.
Yeah.
So after hiyo kitu work, I consumed all my money in that business. Nikaenda kuona Ref anisaidie na hii busy, akaniambia bro fanya comeback. Mimi nikajiambia pia naweza fanya ngoma kama nimeokoka na nisifanye ngoma chafu na bado ni pop. Nikaanza kujisell. But sio na fight kwa roho maya sina. Nini niko na add too much in my mind.
Yeah.
But eventually me and Ref get the deal done. I had worked on maswali ya polisi partially with Visita hapo Karen. Vibe ikashika, ngoma ikaanza kupiga kona, nikamwambia give me the song. Mimi niendelee nayo. From there bro ikablow. So that was now my third music wave.
Na ilikula bado.
Ilikula. Sasa huko ndio nikapata relapse.
Moja hatari.
God damn, tulikuwa show wapi mazi? Bro bro, yani it was crazy bro. Nilikunywa pombe ni kama it was nuts.
Kama aje.
I had a few crazy I had one really bad show in Nakuru also.
Sabiati.
Mina Chameleon bro. Wow. Crazy. I don't know what's the footage. Crazy. Unaingia stage uko papers. Manze unaenda kumit champ wako manze unamitukiwa maji jo.
Shindo wasanii wa gani
ya? Bro hapo ni Liban kidogo manze. Shout to Chameleon manze, but it is what it is. I did a makeup show after that. Once these demons finally got under control.
So how many years have you been sober now?
One day at a time. That's all that counts. So you accumulated time, you know mistake nilimake. You accumulated time is ID. Isi ati ni kidonda inapona. Ati one day, hii ulevi itatoka kwa damu. Once you have it, you have it. So me, I'll say one day at a time. Some years maybe, I don't count, but only today matters.
And what happens in the music industry that you have, lazima ukuwe na kanini kako, what is the word? Wanasemaga in the music industry, in the music business, lazima ukuwe na vice yako in terms of is either iko ni alcohol, is either ni uko ndani ya makafagara. Unajua kafagara?
Maunga.
Premium kafagara. Ama it's either you women, is it a thing?
I think creative people wako na excesses in their personality. It's one of those things, but si lazima. I think entertainment is tuko kwa playground ya shetani bro. I feel that when you enter entertainment unaanza kuona vitu funny that you don't see out here.
Yeah.
So I feel there's also a lot of that. Kuna spiritual influence mingi sana kwa entertainment, kwa siasa. There's more than meets the eye. But I don't believe you have to have... I've met many successful artists who are not womanizers, drunkards, wako. Wyre is a very good example.
Yeah.
His name has been clean all these years.
Yeah.
Nameless.
Wyre is a good dude, man.
Wyre is a good dude, bro. Alafu show yake imeiva. Wow, nimeona juzi hadi nimshow bro noma.
Uliona?
Bro, yani if unaweza ingia show ya Wyre hata kama hujui ngoma zake, hata kama hujui Kiswahili, show ni mbaya. So yeah, shout to Wyre.
Big up to Wyre. Wyre lakini is a weird person. You know Wyre anakuwa tu ametulia. Akiingia kwa stage
anakuwa mtu mwingine. When you meet him in person amechill sana.
Very.
Yeah.
I've met him a couple of times. I think hata tulishafanya na yeye show Eldoret.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Guy.
Na Wyre unajua bullshit from a distance.
Ataiona na anyamaze.
That's the thing. What was nyamaza?
Bro, mimi nadimbuanga on the spot. On site asemeni upuzi.
DNA isifukia.
On site bro. Hata na kama sikufeel I try kujikaza like no, don't do it, play the politics my nigga. Cheza siasa. Kidogo bro.
Is it a good or a bad thing?
It has both helped and hurt me. I don't go out of my way to talk crazy to people. But with me, you never need to guess whether we are good or we are not good. You never need to guess.
Yeah.
We are easy or we are not easy.
Ni saizo tu.
Na hii dunia inatosha kuna space ya kila mtu. So maybe I've been too forthright.
Yeah.
Kama say TikTok yangu bro niko on ice kidogo na ni kuongea tu story ya vile kunaendelea kwa hii dunia, stories za Palestine nini. So I've started asking myself, should I compromise?
Is it compromise though?
Feels like selling my soul. That I can see vitu zinafanyika kwa dunia, vitu mbaya na ninyamaze bro. And fine, you say it's not my business, but tomorrow maybe it's me.
But
I should just mind my business, get my money, go home. Sindio?
There's something we discussed off camera. Nikakwambia mimi najuaga hii microphone hii niko one conversation to get cancelled, right?
Yeah.
Cause unaonaga kina and I go Einstein ama ndo nani genius
Einstein.
you see how they used to look wakina Frankenstein. You see people who know something wanakaga wenda azimu.
That's true, bro.
You get ushe notice Gachagua anakaa kama ametupa mbao
because of your knowledge akonayo.
Na by the time nafika 2027 you know Gachagua brand yake itakuwa weird sana. What we are going to be sold about Gachagua it will be very different.
Politics is a crazy.
Now and that step you get.
Of course.
What I'm saying is, and I'll take you back from history ya club scene. I've been in the club scene. Hadi shout out to the clique. Kuna ma DJ Limit Nax and I started managing them for some time. Hanging out with those DJs ili change life yangu sana. But sikupenda innocence ilinitoa. Innocence ya kurealize aya kumbe wanachotagwa tu. You know, knowing that you see that Kibe knowledge zile za mnashtuka nini ati record nani nini mnashtuka. This thing happen daily.
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
So what kile nasema sasa ni you see having knowledge about something to an audience that does know that knowledge,
to an audience that
has know that knowledge, bro, it's risky. Because mimi nataka kuingiza kwa nini yangu, mimi nataka kuingiza kwa imagination yangu. Hiki tu nyuma umeona na umeona. Na sasa very high ndaona hiki kitu 2 years later.
But some people band with the truth.
Listen, you are 30 something, you are 30 something years old right now. I'm Shafika 40 ndugu yangu.
Shafika.
Uko 40 si ndio?
I'm just in good shape.
Sijui hiyo labda yeye ndo ameona. Check.
No didi.
Ama chimano sababu ndo tumia jina yako. Sasa.
Maniga, yani sisi kwa tu in good shape hiyo but sawa endelea.
It's okay. So, imagine trying to explain something that we have experienced 10 years to someone who is 10 years old.
So iko ahead of its time. It's inappropriate.
Exactly. Because that's the only way. The best thing, wanasemaga, the best thing to judge something that you don't know is to hate.
Yeah.
That's the, yani, it's the easiest. That is the best. The easiest.
By default, una hate too.
Una hate too.
Many ufala nini
You understand that wakina Shafi walivutwa kazi kwa sababu ya kuja kusema, ladies, take care of yourself, stop walking and going to B&Bs with strangers.
Manzena walibumburushwa yani kinyama, bro. That was so wrong and so unfair, manze. Him and Joe, sindio? But kwa hiyo
hasa wewe ukobaka kwa usanii, ukobaka kwa Iran nini
so hiyo kitu umeniambia sahi about this app where you drop in an artist name or a celebrity's name alafu unaona
unaona huyu weko opinionated sana.
So hiyo kitu umesema, bro, I've been on the fence about hiyo kitu unasema, bro. It's a big discussion in my own mind because kiukweli safe brand iko na pesa, bro. Unaona kina Abel vile wameishi, shout to Abel.
Kuset.
Wameset akina Terence, bro. Umeona vile wameset in a relatively short period of time. So talking about this stuff is so expensive, but
super expensive.
But sometimes you burn with truth, bro. Unaona kitu ina happen unasema I have to say something about this.
I burn with truth every day. That's why I started a podcast. But guess what?
And so your podcast is
but still kuna vitu na banaza kwa kioo. Najiangalia najiongelesha kwa sababu I know how dangerous it is
to discuss
topics that unajua knowledge, unajua ukweli, because even those people who knows the truth, they still going to fight the truth. Truth is expensive, bro.
Sana. Super Mbaya, bro.
It's super expensive.
Bro, my TikTok yani I worked so hard on it, nilibonga tu hiyo story maze. Ya hizo mavita, hizi mosquitoes, bro, they ice you. Unapost kitu moto, bro, unaona imefanywa hivi.
Yeah.
Kesho hivyo. Unaekelea kitu pesa iende nasema wameniwai. So you start asking yourself, was it worth it?
And that's what I'm saying. For now, you are a dad, right?
Yes.
What is a king without a kingdom, though?
Truth tellers, prophets. It's not about money. Not everything is about money, bro.
But still, I need to live a good life.
Yes.
Nataka niingie mahali watu wanarespect kuhusu pesa yangu kuliko watu chini ya maji wanarespect kwa sababu ya ukweli yangu chini ya maji.
Na respect ya mdomo tu.
And the problem with men is that men constantly listen to Kibe, like you can see from the views and all that. Constantly. Religiously.
Kibe is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular.
Yeah, religiously men listen to Kibe. Religiously I know like 10 ninjas out here naweza kutajia wanatumiaga Kibe. Unaona Kibe akiweka tu M-Pesa number ama sijui nini. Religiously they feel like it's better ni kutumia pesa kuliko pasta wangu.
Why do they feel that way?
Because anaongea ukweli. But
hakuna story anaongea ukweli. Kuna kitu imehappen kwa life yao because of kusikiza umse.
Exactly.
That is so valuable to them.
Ushaona comments za Kibe sometimes? Leave hii kelele nyingine. Comments za mtu anakuambia wewe mse ulinitoa depression.
2 years ago nilikuwa hivi sasa niko
2 years ago nilikuwa lambistic.
So is the measure of such a man financial?
But then again, nani?
Yes, tuko kwa dunia ya pesa. But can the measure of all men be financial? Mse mwenye wasome skiza content yake wakasema I used to be a loser, now I'm this.
That is satisfying more than having money.
No, maybe his reward is in heaven, bro. Maybe some people will not, and I'm not talking about bro in particular, I'm saying maybe some people their reward is not on this earth, bro. Or in this lifetime.
Hey, Yesu alitukufia ndugu yangu ili tuishi maisha mingi duniani yake. Tukule mali ya dunia. My worry and fear is that. My worry and fear is
you can be big.
To stand with the truth, be big to people who cannot even protect you publicly.
Yeah.
That's my fear. My fear is that I've seen the guys of Akina Sigi Johnson.
Yeah.
Wakibashiwa online, wanaingia club wasichana. Can I tell you a crazy story? I was in Nyali. The first time nilikuja, the Russian guy was trending. So nimekaa mahali, I'm like, wale wazungu, you know, I don't know Russian na team German ama nini. Ni white, hivyo ndo mimi naona. Niko na wazungu fulani, I'm like, sina nipige picha na wale wazungu ni post to Instagram, sema chilling with my Russian friends.
Yeah.
2 minutes later, the owner of the hotel akakuja akatuambia ni aje? Have you been watching what has been trending? Kaambia yeah, about the Russian guy, akasema yeah. There's the Russian guy mwana trend.
Whoa.
The same guy mwenye instinct zangu zilinionyesha nipige naye picha.
Yeah.
Sasa story kwa hapa. I saw women Nyali wenye wanajua nani na sasa wana trend mbaya sana. Kwa sababu mnaambia unakumbuka ile supermarket ni pale chini mapale pata no dem, unakumbuka ile shop ilikuwa pale. So actually a lot of videos apparently were from Nyali, not even in Nairobi. Bro, mimi niliona mademo akipiga picha na umse.
Yeah. Any star.
But naingia hii ni mara ngapi nasema online is not a real place.
Bro, have you seen the letters that these serial killers and murderers get in jail from ladies who are fans of them? This world. Bro.
Now when you know that, then you bring on this mic. Social media.
Afu anze kuropa kwa hizo knowledge zako.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, like, is it worth it? That's my point. Is it worth it? Because you know the truth. You know what women are attracted to. But women are not attracted to good guys.
No.
Women are not attracted to the guy who comes home on time.
Bro, when I've been a bad guy and when I've been a good guy, bro, yani nikakwambia story ya relationships zangu, yani. Hey! You all in a formula, bro.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Once you're saying, once you have this knowledge, you don't have to share the knowledge.
Knowledge is not knowledge till shared. I understand.
So, but then so again, we kujua is what you're saying. That you'd rather have a brand that is profitable than, okay.
Mimi na feel like kiateka wangu hizi kuja kuniambia nipe the truth. Anataka tu do. Watu wangu najua anataka tu walipie school fees nini. It's more than me being present.
Yeah.
Baby mama mahali anataka tu upkeep. And how am I going to protect this money? And Jalango aliweka vizuri sana. Jalango alisema
make a strong point.
Jalango alisema lingia politics.
It feels like selling out, but you make a strong point.
But even if I'm selling out, I mean, Bahati has more money than a lot of celebrities out here.
Facts.
Bahati anajaza clubs. Bahati mmoja mwenye wewe unakuwa Bahati iso Bahati Nakuru wewe exo.
But it's a big deal, bro. Si ati nini.
Na Bahati kuja akapiga deal mbili. Bahati came performed, got paid a good amount of money. Kando, Diana got paid a good amount of money. Kando, na ile wimbo yake ya na nika gasi, kifuniko wa gasi, mapenzi tight ka kifuniko wa gasi. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the same time, at the same club, Bahati alikuja akafanya activation ya Bahati Bet.
More money.
Alafu sasa mimi
bags zimeingia kwa nyumba.
Alafu sasa mimi nikuje nikuwe Kibe.
Oh man, yani bro umeenda hapo. God damn. Sasa mbona umeenda hapo bro?
Like ni sawa nime sell out. ni sawa nimesell out
but so and you're okay with that, like this is what me I want, me I came to get paid
as an opponent person itani ban lakini I mean what is the whole reason for me fighting and who am I fighting for? Langu said the same thing akiingia politics. Sema aliingia politics ama anakuja realize kumbe si ana colleague short tulimvotia.
The boss has a boss. The people so
wewe unakuja na mbio ya want barabara want afu kuna mtu anakuambia relax. Kwenda kwa matanga mtu ni more important to Kenyans than building a road.
So when he got in and realized what the game is really like.
Kwa sababu kwenye ya politician wote wanaenda azimu wote wanakuja wanatuambia ni aje tunakupiga wakina Jagwa so wametukua sisi tu hapa wakienda huko wana flip huko Jagwa kigeugeu why are you dedicating this song to yourself?
I don't know if Jagwa is I don't know if everybody goes in there and turns. I don't know.
Not really turning. Angalia KJ has been fighting for Kenya when they were doing ridiculous and all that. Even you they are skid their satire. KJ alikuja akasema Mandamano ni AI.
Ukiingia huko unakuta
system. So will you fuck up with the system?
No, the system is bigger. Nobody is bigger than the program. Ukiingia kwa machine iko na rules zake.
Exactly.
So being on the internet, toka na pesa for you.
Mimi naona ni better.
Man, this is sawa bro, umeguza stima. But you have a point.
Cause wewe let me wacha nikuonyeshe.
So today controversial content. Na kuna time tuliza so like there's so much money I lose.
So I want to show you something So today before we started the show nilisema this was the first time I posted on my status because I have like 500 views on my WhatsApp. It's crazy because niko na 3,000 content. So I posted something and this is the first question. Tell me what you want me to ask DNA. This is the first guy ananiambia. Mshwataje wale wase wote ukuwa gatekeepers wa show na they can't involve them in their shows. So hii story ilitokea wapi? So we are speaking the truth, sir. So it's not only DNA na catalog. How many hits do you have?
Many. Sufficient to run a nice
when it beats kwa stage.
True story.
But
kuna watu because of my truth talking kuna watu niliguza mahali and they were bigger than I factored in.
Willie Paul, Chris Brown, same WhatsApp group.
Hey! Emos. Okay.
You know Pozze, unajua Pozze anafanya show how long?
Bro, Pozze is one of my favorite artists. Shout to Pozze.
Pozze anamaliza gospel yake 2 hours.
Pozze.
Aingia kwa secular Jomino hours. Have you seen his streams on Spotify and YouTube?
Pozze is a big deal.
But Pozze doesn't want to kiss us, yeah?
Yes. So, me and him are cut from the same cloth in some ways.
So niambie nakusaidia aje?
That's my point. Ngumu leo bro.
Sijui kwa nini tumeanza hiyo kama hii ni conversation gani na kani nimekuita ni kupreachie.
I'm just saying anakuelewa bro.
I feel like protect the money more, protect the brand more. Because bro mimi nimeonyesha watu huku nje naambiwa aje hawa na watu wa #marriageworks. Walifika mahali wakarealize kumbe huyu mseni malaya. By the way dem kumbe amecheat lakini sasa tukiwachana tunasaidiana aje. Hii relationship yetu ndio tumekia doe to set. So I won't of course recommend that fake life.
No, I understand what you mean. Okay,
but that truth yako baka TikTok wana kunini?
Tena wananinyonga. So me I've been living with the policy of do what you can be able to. Kama unaweza lala usiku na umedo hiyo kitu.
Yeah, that's the
wewe fanya.
Siku jota nigeuzia hivyo
but you see bado nimekuwa na hii kitu ya mazi if wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
I should call it out. Bro, leo menitupa kwa neti bro. Today I have a lot to think about because I've really thought about it. Last 2 years bro, I've been too popping for the number of deals I've done. I could have done way more deals. But hizo vitu nimeongea. Kuna watu wanazisikia na wapendi.
Cat Williams ni mnoma kuliko Kevin Hart by far.
Hata uwezi hesabu.
Hata they shouldn't compare.
But Kevin gets all the deals.
Sababu ya kusmile tu. Ndugu yangu kusmile tu unajua unajua chini upuzi.
Wacha iende. It's not my business, wacha iende. I don't know if I can live like that, bro. I think all this time na hizo mavitu zote nimesema and I've met people who've stopped me and told me bro kuna kitu ulisema ilinisaidia kuna hii na hatujakufa na watoto wamesoma and we are here and we are okay. It can't be all about the money, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying you need to protect the bag.
Maze, bro, you know, like the shit I went through with alcohol, bro. Then I'd pick up an alcohol bag. I don't know if I can sleep, bro. I had a meeting 2 weeks ago with a very nice manager. Hiyo siku ilikuwa moto, bro. Nilikuwa na meeting Universal.
Yeah.
It was meant to be 1 hour. We spent half the day.
Oh, by the way, shout out to DNA, ladies and gentlemen.
He has
a new deal with Universal. Na akauliza, mnadhani ni AI?
We're cooking something. Let me not.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you, bro.
No matter what mna cook, ni shida yako, but that's a big, amazing step.
Yeah, so I had a meeting with Universal, took half the day. Then I had a meeting with a management team. Some guys who hit me up, wase wa fiti. Yeah. Maze, yani wakanisho bro, maze. Yani ukipata tu management team fiti, bro, umekill. Because when you say stuff, it goes viral, uko na catalog, no manene. So tuka have meeting na tukaanza kuongea about do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts zangu na do's and don'ts zao. And for me, I told them, I know the most obvious bag. Alcohol is a very obvious bag. That's an easy bag.
Yeah.
But me endorsing alcohol after what happened to me, after what I've seen my friends, my relatives, society, because of alcohol, bro, then nishike chupa nipewe mita 10, nijifanye na ikunywa, and then all these guys, I can't. There's no bag big enough for that. Yeah. And I have convictions that are costly. But what is a man without convictions, bro? It means for the right amount of money, you can do anything.
Yeah. One of my biggest prayers, naambiaga God ni let the inner man die.
Inside you, there's a king and there's a demon, bro. Whichever you're feeding is the one that is becoming stronger. When money becomes my value system, nimeanza kukufa. Bro, pesa tumeacha huku nje ni mingi. Bro, hii music, hii entertainment, bro, unamitigi watu huwezi meet unless baba yako ni mkubwa sana kwa hii dunia.
Yeah.
Because of entertainment, you meet people of high calibers, bro. Bro, vitu tumeacha kwa meza, bro. You just walk away una feel when ni mjinga.
But you sleep at night.
Because I can sleep at night, bro. Na hiyo kitu siwezi uza. And
for me, I think the turning point about this conversation is when umeniuliza, will you sleep at night? Now that is important.
Bro.
Now that is important.
Bro, people just admire people. People just admire people out here. You see tuko kwa hii system ya materialism.
Yeah.
Bro, you just admire people because of the cars they have, nini. Wewe ushaimita watu, una admire. Or you're only seeing one side of the success. And once
have you ever met someone who you took like an idol?
Bro, I've met me I've been so lucky.
One of the most craziest thing yenye ulikuja ukapata mtu, the face behind the face.
So I've met.
And did it fuck you up?
Yeah, I've met many people who are successful and I was very disappointed because value system yao ni do. Purely, nothing else. Yeah. So, and I evaluate vitu na kila mtu from a money perspective. That's not my kind of thing. I've met many people who have a lot of money who are so empty, so miserable. Hii story tumeongea earlier about pesa mingi si mzuri. I was told this by one of my billionaire friends.
Hey, kuna billionaire friends.
Bro, what?
Hey.
I texted my lawyer 2 years ago. I told him, bro, natoka kwa hii kazi with the guy who has the most money that never sold his soul. Mark that. Let's meet end of next year, bro. Fame game, nobody will extract like me. Ukishajulikana unajua kucheza naye. So this guy told me, and he has a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm in those circles. Huko mimi kijana mdogo but mimi ni mwerevu. On the King's table hata crumbs zinatoshana hivi, bro. Na tumeishi town hiyo. So I've gotten close and seen so many people who I don't want their life for more than 5 minutes. And at the end, what I've seen also being with wealthy people, the money comes. Pesa utaget, bro.
Yeah.
But utafika kwa pesa ukiwa hali gani? Will you be you or will you be a compromised version of yourself? Ulifikia pesa but you gave away everything else. Kwa Bible inasema, for what is it to gain the whole world and to lose your soul?
Yeah.
When your soul is worth nothing, huwezi jua. Saa hii umeingia dunia ushaona. soul iko na value. There are many people who have a lot of money that you would not want their life. Wako. Kwa nini? There's a boundary that I've put for myself that no matter the price, it is not about, there's no amount of money that can make me do this. There's no amount of money that will make me promote something which si mbaya kuitumia, but for the vast majority of users, future yao inapotea. Can't do it. So
where is the line though?
So this is the trick. So you have to be so good at your craft that you become undeniable. That way, unaweza fight na adui na uko na bunduki na yeye ako na bunduki. When we came into the music game, we had nothing. No money, no connections. Hatujui mse, hatujui left, right ni wapi. But we made the music so good. Like we were talking about your album ya
Chronics.
Chronics na ya Nyashinsky, Lucky You na Chronology. Hii body of work, whether wende unasign checks kwa kampuni, ama unipendi, ama mama yako sijui anapenda gospel peke. This music is so good.
So powerful.
And so powerful, you will call me. So instead of kissing ass and compromising yourself and selling your soul, become very good at something and double down on your work ethic to end the evil.
So no selling out.
Until the last day, bro.
Because the most important thing, how do you sleep at night?
If I can't have my soul, sitaki.
And as a man, if you don't have your peace, you're a miserable person, no matter how much you have achieved.
And then you keep, and now because you have money, you keep, una postpone, una drown, una nini. And when you have money, you can play games. Bro, like, man, I noticed a difference between people who drink and they have money and they don't have money. Bro, unakunywa pombe, alafu the next day mnadungwa nini? Mnadungwa vitamin B na glucose. Bro, walevi mtaani bro bado wamekufa kwa mabed, nyinyi mmechangamka. So
unapiga sherehe na mtu mwanzo kisha iko 8 am iko kazi man.
Na amekunywa pombe ya 20,000 bro. You're not the same. So, yeah.
There's something I posted the other day on my Instagram nilinipata weird sana. And one day I wish my podcast afike hiyo level ya hii level to discuss hizi. That is my season 8. That's what I want. And I'm very privileged and proud to have you on the pod.
Thank you, bro. Likewise. I'm happy to be here, bro.
Umse alisema kitu fulani kakwa very emotional. Alisema, I looked at your cup to see how I can feel it. But you looked at my cup to see how much I got. It's a thing of we're not the same.
We're not.
It's a thing of mimi niko na contentment ya kusaidia mabro. But wewe uko na contentment ya mi kureduce.
Na kuna msako na scarcity mentality. Mi sina. That's why I know I can pick up multi-meals every year without an alcohol bag. Products ni mingi.
Yeah.
Kuna maziwa, kuna sukari, kuna lotion.
Yeah.
No. I have no scarcity mentality. And because of that, siogopangi pesa.
Yeah.
Hawezi nitisha juu kuna pesa, bro. Pesa tumekuwa nayo na tunachoma hivi, yani inaisha mpaka like the part of success I'm trying to figure out now is how to stay rich. Because I've had money zero, like so getting money.
Hauna hii consistency line.
So shida yangu si kupata pesa.
Yeah.
Shida ni hii pesa ikuja inaishaga. That part. But because of kupata pesa more than once, unapata unasota. Una get confidence ya kumbe kumake money na jua.
Yeah.
I will be able to make money. So I will not beg at your table in exchange for my dignity. Nifanye kitu sifai kufanya juu ya pesa. Kila msee aishi vile anataka.
Yeah.
Maybe Kibe's truth for him is I must say this.
And I love that
Maybe
for
he's
him.
on a righteous mission.
Na feeling like sometime sijui kama unapaswa sema kitu kai. Na feel sometimes like kuna day ndakuwa na mado. You see how NGO wanakuaga mali wakimwaga pesa kwa LGBTQ community. You understand how that type of queer nini do ina mwagago and all that. I feel like kuna kwa na mado zile za people like Kibe, like you can even literally sponsor you trip yake kwenda high school, just talk to the boy child and all that, cause hii simple nimeona I've seen my friends who are 20 something years on a test on a stand. I'm like, bro, Do you understand that even 5 years from now udem utakuwa unamuona saizi?
Because they don't understand female nature yet, and so they're even mad at women. But they're mad at women for the wrong reason. You shouldn't be mad at you who doesn't understand female nature. So hiyo kitu umesema ya siku moja unaweza kuwa tu na do na nini. This is how great art flourished back in the day. Like Leonardo, Michelangelo, all those great painters, ilikuwa commissions. The Medici family would come and say, we ni msanii, wewe wachana hii mambo ingine. We pay you for 1 year, sit down, paint.
Imagine.
Create. So
hii kitu God amekupea ndo anasema getafungulia mlango uta stay with kings.
Na Kibe hajai kufa.
Na iko sawa, because even the other day alikuwa
all the deals we imagine he's missing out on, we don't know what else is going on. Like with the book, we don't know how well the book has done.
But the book has done well. As long as they don't know what the book has done
Come
well.
on, bro.
28 Commandments has done well.
Bro. So a man without convictions, even the wrong convictions is better. But a man without convictions is a very dangerous man. Ogopa mtu mwenye bei yake ni pesa.
Ama ana anything to lose, man.
Mwenye for money hakuna kitu haizi do. Where the money at? Mse bro, atakuslime out utaamini bro. Oni mse anakukulia wife. Oni mse anakuibia dona mko busy na yeye. So the vibe is important, bro. I saw some guy who's building a very successful company now in the States. Na alifukuza wase wote wenye vibe yao si poa. And a lot of them was the high earners. He said, in this company, if you're not good people, you can't work here.
Yeah.
Because huku ni vibe, huku si ukuja daily.
Na hiyo discernment unatoa wapi?
Experience. Me, I've learned how to filter people by being with the worst people consistently for many years. Nilikuwaga mse wa, I think at some point in my life I really wanted approval, acceptance, validation. Na watu narcissistic waga wana sense hiyo kitu sana. And then they suck you into their world.
Yeah.
So I dealt with narcissism for a very big part of my life, which is why my energy now naigadi hivyo sana. So squeezing na sense uko. And also because sasa staki easy ma combat. Before ukuje hapa tukwaruzane, nimekusense, just stay there, may I stay here. So now my people filter is as kuonea huko nasema huyu hapana.
How is your relationship with your kids, with what you know right now, with what you tell them right now, with your experience right now?
Father of the year, if you ask me. And if you ask them also, with what I know now, they realize there's too much more exposure. Out of it, they know everything, but they pretend they don't know. They've seen it all on their phones. So with my kids, I have a very firm policy on just being honest. Iko hivi na iko hivi. Why wameniuliza maswali ngumu? So I just tell them straight, this is how I see it.
The craziest one was, especially I can imagine it's a question from your daughter.
From my daughters, mazivi tu wameniuliza, what have they asked me that I can say without breaking their confidence? Kitu nishaulizwa ngumu.
Even the most simple question ulizo tu and you're like, yeah.
Mtu akikuuliza
kuta off guard.
Anambia, Dad, tell me the things that if I do you'll stop loving me. So nasema, yani mtu ameshaenda hapo. Yani akona mawazo kama hiyo. Anambia there's nothing. Hapo mtu anakuuliza even this. Nothing. So we have very straight conversations. Hii content pia yao inaekuwa vitu mingi. Hii content ya watu imekuwa sexualized, bro. Imekuwa na agendas. So I just call bullshit out. I tell them I tell them a lot of the musicians, I tell them a lot of these people, these entertainers, do not admire them. These are people who make cool things, but they themselves hakuna kitu hapo.
They're not cool.
And I show them now pictures of, this is why I think this person works for the devil. This is why I think this person works for the devil. This is why I think this person works for the devil. So we talk about the matrix and about the people who are here to influence our minds, kuzidestroy na kuzionyesha bad is good and good is bad. So those are very interesting convos uko nayo.
You are more into religion or spirituality? Because at some point you are a firm believer of the Bible.
I grew up Christian. I walked away from everything completely. I became a non-believer because of the tragedy of losing my son.
Yeah.
I could not believe that a God would exist that would allow such a thing to happen. but with time nilirudi kwa a belief in God. The framework that I grew up in ni Christianity.
How many years right now since you lost your kid?
I'm bad with those dates.
Nimenotice nikumbusha baka mawimbo.
Bro, yani I've lived so many lifetimes hata sijui. I'm going to say maybe 7, 8. Yeah, so long live Jamal. I never let his name go away. So yeah. So and after that my life became so dark. Juu amini kitu yoyote sasa niko self destruct.
Kuna shindo God aje na
God gani aje ako wapi hakuna. But what my life became without God versus what my life became after pursuing sasa si story ya church ama ile mimi kutafutana na Mungu to make sense of anything. I consider myself then to be maybe more spiritual. Can either moving, I don't know, once maybe in a year.
What was the conversation you were having with God at that time when you're in your darkest place and you still believe that God exists because of the tragedy that may happen kwa maisha yako?
Because in the darkest of times, I think sasa ndio una meet God on a real level. Like what is this about? What is this? Yani kitu I make sense kabisa. But then dem alikuwa tufanyia job your time called Joyce. Shout to Joyce. The simple people have the answers, bro. Complication ni Joyce aliniambia, unajua baba Tugi kuna vitu zingine ukifikiria sana utakuwa wazimu, achana nazo. That's it. Achana nazo. Yo wachia Mungu na tuendelee. Unakaa chini na hiyo sense. Sema yenyewe. Chasing answers is what is driving me mad. I can't understand this. It's beyond my pay grade. So it pains forever to lose Jamal. But because of God, I have a hope that on the other side tutakuwa pamoja. And I have a hope that I have sanity. With God, I have sanity. When I don't have God, I am insane. Bro, muishi kama I live like I'm trying to kill myself, bro. And I don't know why. I can't help it. I just go into self-destruct mode. So because of the proof in my own life, I believe in God. And I tell my kids the same. But kila mse atembe na barabara yake.
Yeah. But the thing is, one of my worry about religion, the whole scripture and all that, is how the religion was introduced to us.
So, good. Thank you, bro. You see, you're a thinking man. And my first reason to throw religion off was, this was a tool of the colonialists to come and take advantage of us. But this is true. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa nia yao.
Yani si ati siamini Mungu, nata si ati somehow siali, but yani
and we had our religion, we had our spirituality before all this. So to me, every framework na heshimu.
Are we getting to the rabbit hole sana kwa Gen Z? Tunakuumiza kichwa kidogo? You're good? Washa microphone.
Actually, I've had similar thoughts here, thinking about the frameworks that were there before the colonial times, and what was there before even we came up with our own, like trying to think beyond like colonization. We had our own frameworks. Those frameworks also stemmed from somewhere. So where did they evolve from? So like trying to dig back and figure out why XYZ happens.
And for me, at the end of it, whichever framework, to each his own. Mi si mtu wa kuhujia kuja kwa hii yetu ni mzuri. God is God. People have put God in different containers, different formats. Believe what suits you. But for me, I believe there is God. And this is one chapter in our life. Na kuna chapter ingine.
But don't you believe that at the end of the day, you need to have that God that you believe in? So which God do you believe in? Do you believe in this God mwenye kwa vitabu zangu wa Thiongo? Wa River Between?
None.
Ama do you believe in this God that the Western, the British walituletea?
I believe in a God without a middleman. Ule muongea naye nikiamka asubuhi. Huyo.
And it doesn't matter the name unamuita.
Yani ile kipindi nyinyi mlitaka ku-create, hiyo ni shauri yenyu. For me, I have my belief and my convictions, and that is all. Maybe if I was born in a Muslim country, ningekuwa Muislamu. Who knows?
By the way,
possibly.
That.
But this is the format nilikuta na hiyo format niliachana nayo na nikakuja kujua Mungu in a personal way. So I believe that any format yenye ina produce goodness, yenye ina produce a better tomorrow ni sawa. Wewe ni Muislamu?
Yeah.
Are you a good Muslim?
Good.
Are you a good Christian? Are you treating your neighbor good? Are you helping the less fortunate? Are you trying to be a better person every day? As a Christian, as a Muslim, as a Buddhist, fanya mambo yako.
But then me, my overall nini thinking inakuwaga tu, are you a good person?
The golden rule, like,
hii kipindi yote unaletea ni sawa, but when nani?
Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. That's the golden rule in the Bible.
Yeah.
Across all religions, pretty much ni hivyo. Ni kutreat vile ningependa.
Hata physics.
Let me, like, I would like to be treated good. I like to be treated with respect. Let me respect him. Then he can respect me. Buddhism actually is one of the best structures nishaiona.
Yeah.
They are so like, kuja hapa ati wewe kuja kwa hii yetu ni mzuri. Mimi hizo vitu zote mimi sitambui. Live a life that makes me admire you. That to me is godliness. Hiyo tu.
So how I stopped doing gospel music, it was the same thing. Nilikuwa kuna hiyo encounter sana na myself. I was like, I like to stand with the truth. I like to stand with my truth because I understand my truth is not your truth. Then also niko place yenye nimejibox in a place that I cannot express myself different. So every time unaenda kuongea mtu nasema kwa Nimeokoka just because I'm doing gospel. Nasema kwa Nimeokoka
because now you're a gospel artist sasa.
You get like if I see like udem and treat aje na demo kanisa. I'm not supposed to call that bullshit. You get. So I said and I promised God that this and one of the things I love about my 2025, 2024, 2026 is that niko na obligation ya kujiangalia kwa kioo. I mean, not entitled, like none of that thing of naongea na God na nikifanya kitu naambia God how did I wrong, like siko justification ya mtu, like hata
wewe na God
ile design yenye hata kwenye nilikuwa naenda gym na nataka nirudi gym, nilikuwa nakosa kwenda gym, najiangalia I'm like Emos, you have to, yani mimi is it not obligation, what is it called, it's
called a sense of purpose. You see, once you evolve enough, because wewe umeishi sana, in your few years you've had a lot of experience. At the end, if you go hard enough, you'll realize the purpose is you. You are the purpose. When you reach there, automatically ukifanya kitu yenye ni mzuri na wewe unajua, na ukifanya kitu mbaya na wewe unajua. Sasa hapo unaanza kusafisha rada. So when you wake up and you know I should have gone to the gym today, you feel a conviction that this is what I should have done. Bas.
Like una feel like uko wewe unatakana wewe
mwenyewe bila kuambiwa.
Si watu wanasema nini ama nini, wewe una feelaje? Do you feel like you have done the right thing or the wrong? Because at the end of the day me usema no matter what you are going through at 3 am ukiwa peke yako unajuaga ukweli.
Na kila mse ujue ukweli.
Hata kama kwanza kuna kitu nisikia sijui ni Terence Creative ama nani alisema. Hata mtu mbaya anajua anafanya kitu mbaya. Usiwahi dhania ati mtu anakutesa hivi ajui. A grown up 18 plus, when you're going through hell because of a relationship,
and when you're going through hell because of your own mess, when you're broke because of your own behaviors,
so do you think everything is decision made?
Everything, no. A large part yes, and good decisions, they stack up. Every good decision, every day you're not drinking sugary drinks, 10 sugary drinks. Every day you do something good in a pile. So that's the whole thing. Try and do better with every passing moment. In Japanese culture they call it kaizen. Improve by 1%. Si sana. Today do better. Bas tosha.
What is it, that one thing that maybe unaweza ona and you're like you like to tell a boy who is transforming to be a man, one of the things that we may learn, what is it to be a man? Who is a man in this society right now?
A man is somebody who overcomes. A man is an overcomer. Overcome yourself, overcome poverty, overcome the vampire system that is out to make sure you do not become somebody. Overcome your heartbreaks, overcome your traumas, how you grew up, family ulimea, overcome the bad relationships you've been in, overcome the bad business experiences, overcome kila saa ukipita kwa kitu, toka hiyo pande ingine usikufe hapa. That is a man.
Overcome.
To overcome.
The reason why I've asked that, I asked even Bonai on the last episode, nikamuliza, ni nini yenye wasanii wa genge bado mko, wasanii wa jipuka bado mko, wasanii wa Jomino, Khalif, Ogopa, you're still here, and then now the Gengetone, the urban tone era, kwa nini last? For you, is it a spiritual thing or is it a decision thing? Ama is a
is
trend
it that
thing?
the music has not... Okay, kuna mziki ya wave na kuna mziki ya kudumu, bro. Sindio?
But it's the whole nini. See, I think
so.
It's a whole, bro. Give me one Gengetone artist who is still doing music right now relevant.
Relevant. Would you say Ochungulo are relevant?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, I can't say Ochungulo wale wenye walikuwa kuna kina ethic at right now wanapata that
okay,
type of...
wako top kama sahi.
Now you can see that they are trying.
Kina Reckless nimekuwa naona maclips wakiwa studio. Damn, I don't know. So but mziki there's golden era music. Kuna mziki ya, like we were saying, kuna mziki yenye ita last forever. Kuna mziki ndio ilikuwa season yake. Like with hip hop, maybe like the crunk era.
But still, Nikita Kering is still relevant kwa ile wimbo wake bado tunasikiza.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Is it a genre thing?
Is this the genre? So this is the time when they were making music on top of beats za wase. Sindio?
Gengetone.
Ama na confuse na urban tone.
Una confuse na urban tone. Gengetone.
Urban tone is this one where they are just doing on guys beats making.
Hey, but Gengetone was...
Gengetone ni akina X-Ray, Boondocks.
Yeah, 2019.
Hey, mazee, mimi napendea mziki, bro.
Silas tumekana na tunakutangulia. Ande.
You don't think your mziki bado iko? On radio, do they play it?
So now, they don't play it on radio.
Ama boys wanakula mashow.
Awana shows. You go on Spotify, you see the mix and all that. What they are calling Gengetone actually ni wakina Furthermore. Not even urban tone. The mix on Spotify, if you go click Gengetone mix, you're not getting Sailors and Ethics. DJs, wakiona club inakakaa hivi kidogo, is either they warusha hapo bongo za kitambo, because wanajua from Gen Z, millennials, boomers inawashikanisha. Ama wadro hapo wakina DNA hapo na ni mshipi. Watakupigia 2004 era na watakupigia 2016 era na itaenda. But ni ngumu sana
ilikuwa fupi.
Ilikuwa fupi na it was an amazing wave. It was an amazing wave. But sir, what is it? Na ni question nauliza hata the next guest. Why is it that it wasn't sustainable? Bona I said the problem was trying to kutoa tu genge to be Gengetone or something. Asema tu wange flow tu na genge.
Kucreate
genre yako. Asema that I think that for him he said that was the only problem. What's your take about the new artist when you are last sana?
I think kuna msanii wa kulast na kuna msanii mwenye ni wa kupita. Yeah, it's not...
That's nothing to do with genre, spirituality, wave.
It could be. Well, the spiritual thing, now when you mention it, I don't know, like... I'm gonna say that there's artists wenye wako na career mrefu. Mse kama Kofi, he's a career artist. Kuna mse mwenye alikama akapiga, akatoka Jimmy Gate, for example.
Yeah.
Alikam na alikuwa na wave noma, then he moved on to other things in his life. Shout to Jimmy Gate.
Allegedly, but allegedly, hata Nyashinski ashai quote yimbo kwa sijui ni Kebs ama gani asema, ama mtantrendisha venye mlitenda Jimmy Gate. So Jimmy Gate, it was more of a forced thing. It wasn't about ati alikuwa kwa wave.
Bro, akina mwadhara wa big songs unasema
nini? I'm just saying, Jimmy Gate kwa industry, it had so much to do with the system. You know that?
No, I don't know that.
Now
bro was cooking, bro.
Where Jua Twitter, it had so much to do with the system. And they tried the same trick with Nyashinski when he just wanted to be a man of his own. Na akakuja akaquote hiyo ama mtanitanisha na Jimmy Gate.
So you think the system fought Jimmy?
The system did.
Jimmy was also...
Because they say that Jimmy was becoming too big.
Hey, he was big, bro. Umsendi waliniingiza kwa maze tulipiga road show na yeye. Mimi nimeingia Ngong, bro, nakutana Jimmy ako kwa Noah, bro, ameka maspika juu ako na generator nyuma, bro, anauza ma-CD kwa soko.
Jimmy Gate was making money from
bro was banking
urban and rural.
Jimmy was the perfect crossover artist.
So they say that Jimmy was becoming too big.
Cartels the cartels.
So Jimmy simuingize kwa hiyo nini ya Gengetone Abanton cause hii ilikuja na click yote ni kama ilikuja, and I see them also on TikTok trying to fight that. They're trying to come back.
But haikuji.
And before nania adai alisemaje uboy anitaje huyu alikuwa sellers
Shalkido, rest in peace.
Shalkido was doing the show ya Obinna TV na akaambia Obinna, aliuliza Obinna one question, and I think we might play in that clip.
Kuna watu pia walikuwa natutandika spiritually, as in the wave of me, sitatanganyana, wave ya genge, sio vita ya hapana. Sio vita ya no, hapana. Hai. Kwani ni sisi wote bro? Ni kikundi gani imesimama hiyo era ya Gengetone?
By the way hakuna.
Kwani ni sisi wote tulikuwa misusing money?
Aluzo Obinna, do you think it's normal that all the Gengetone artists are not here? He said mtu alienda akakuwa mlevi. He said mtu alipass. He said mtu tukari yake likataa na music yake likataa. And when he said that, I did my own research. I even found a YouTube video somewhere saying what happened to Gengetone. And in some extent, sakai come spiritual sana publicly, but in some extent kuna kitu alisema.
You feel that there's something. Bro, well, I have to dig in more. I have to dig in more. For some reason, PA Wave, so Sailors, their first board meeting nilikuwa hapo na the manager was Rachel.
Yeah.
So Rachel called me she called me, told me, let's meet. So alikuwa nataka just to consult on managing and stuff like that. But for some reason hiyo Wave sikutap in na wase sana. Paroti nilitap in na ranking. Bro, I need to think about it. Maybe there's something to what you're saying. It's possible. Na hii mziki bro iko na vitu weird bro. Hii mziki bro watu washainiambia vitu ati bro tuone nikupeleke ati Tanzania ukasafishe nyota. Angalia boys sema hello. Kusafisha nyota tena. Alafu unasikiza tu kama mjinga akwambia bro kisafisha nyota na kuambia like
I'm in a point where hii kitu nimesikiza tu na nyinyi peke yake. I've heard from nyinyi wakina real this thing of this music has a lot of things.
Bro. Hii ni play.
Is it scary?
It is. Nishai call madhe nikiwa kwa show fulani ya wasanii. Nimeingia bro nimeingia mali kuna madancers na feeling kama niko kwa graveyard.
What do you mean?
Bro, I got a very weird feeling bro. Call madhe kambia, hii kazi. Naanza kuona ni kama siwezani nayo. And I don't know, I got a feeling of, hey bro, this music has weird things bro. Weird things bro. Unamit na msiana kupea bangoli ya silver broma ya gold kitu ya pesa mingi. But roho yako inakataa na msiana insist uvae hiyo kitu amekupea as a gift. Nasema, why?
By the conviction,
we just
nini nakataa tu kabisa.
Maze kuna msi alinilazimishia bracelet ya pesa mingi bro. Alafu after that tukaenda strip club bro. I was so drunk man. But nakumbuka nilitoka nje nilifanya nimeenda kwa choo nikachukua hiyo stuff tukaenda hapo Lido's nje kwa gata nikaitupa na nikatoka ase. Bro, crazy things man.
So you do believe in praying for protection?
Me, if my parents were praying for me bro, vitu zimeniapenia bro, vitu funny, yani a lot of those things that you say this must be bigger than me. Nishaenda kubaitei alafu karawa kanistop nikitoka hata uchumi hyper nikitoka maza kanistop on the other side of the road na tu msema ni flag nasema damn nimebastiwa. But sasa pia uko na ile kichwa mbaya yao uko na do. Kaniambia DNA mambo ametua rent mambo fit kaniambia maze DNA napenda muziki yako. Lakini DNA please wachana hii pombe na gari tafadhali. Sawa, wachana nayo. Random. Yani let me go. Bro kwa nyumba sister yangu amenitumia text ati nilikuwa na ndoto maze ati ulikuwa umekunywa unaendesha gari ukadedi. Nilikuleo gari after that bro. So when even the times when I've doubted mambo ya God, you see some evil things, you're like, if there's evil, there must be good. Hii mziki iko na vitu weird. And until you make it, hawezi jua. Na kuna watu wamefanya vitu weird ndio wa make it. So you decide which team you're playing for, decide what you can be able to go to sleep with after you have done. Uishi hapo.
New artist. Anakuaga ndugu yangu lazima nimuingize kwa kila mara. Anaitwa 5X. Anarapigi na kizungu, Miss Jelani anarapigi na ukiingia kwa gari yake inge Spotify, icon total different people wanasikiza.
What are you listening to, bro?
Ebu mentionie.
I'm listening to Mexico Draw.
Mention 5 rappers wako.
So funny enough akisema hivyo, hata awasanii anataja ni Kenyan artists wenye wako na like a different sound.
You listen to Kenyan artists wako niche.
Not necessarily niche, but okay, sawa.
Ama bado hawaja blow up.
That's what my perspective ni ile bado hawaja blow up.
Okay.
But right now watakuwa rotation kina Gachu. Yeah, akina Kafi, kuna mtu mwingine anaitwa Gazahoti.
Sikia sani anataja.
So far niko blank.
Exactly. You know, at least the DNA is an new of music.
I'm tapped in, bro.
Kuna kina Kigs, kuna
ani wasa wako na traction ama they are very new.
They have some level of traction, akina Jovi Jov of course. Jovi Jov, nani mwingine?
Jovi Jov, is ADF still alive ama kila msana anafanya mambo yake? Jovi Jov was in ADF, si ndio?
But I think now everyone's just doing their own thing, but kila mtu kivyake bado wana pop off kivyao. Jovi
Jov, ile ngoma Boy, that's Jovi Jov.
Yeah.
Maze, your song ni bad. Shout to Jovi Jov, bro. I have that on my Spotify as well. Okay. Niche, okay.
Niche artist.
Yani unaweza
ushaona mpaka zile comments za how many are from TikTok, unapata mzee kuna 20k likes kwa comment section ya YouTube.
Abel alin drive your traffic hivyo maze, sikuamini. TikTok is something else. And if you're good at it, mimi nimejenga TikTok yangu.
Lakini umejenga. Kwani yuko IG wewe?
Nisiko ni ufala, nitajoin.
Unajua nilijua yuko IG kwa nini? Nachukua DNA video akiperform kwa Big Pin at 23. Naenda kutag
Netting.
At DNA.
Siko.
At Bwana DNA. At Mr. DNA.
Strictly TikTok na book my shows.
Wewe na shiko nani? Shiko style. Wewe na shiko style umesema. Shiko style is not
TikTok
on,
only.
Yes, strictly TikTok. Ole madhe anauza.
Mbaya. Nilikuwa nataka deadly TikTok then ningia IG. So TikTok sasa nimeiva. So sasa IG. Kuwatesa.
But you're doing a good job.
Thank you, bro.
New artists coming in the industry right now, from what you have learned and what you have seen and what you are seeing right now.
Yeah.
So 5 things unaweza ambia mtu pointers.
I think right now
it doesn't mean that music in terms of other music, content creation to as nini.
So first me I'm in learning mode because now that ndio nimerudi na kutakumbe kulibadilika.
Yeah.
Kumbe huku ndani wasana lipo wado wengine muenda first of all. Do muenda. Of course you know, me I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm in learning mode as well. But to any new artist, nimekuwa nasema the same thing for like 4-5 years now, na tu maybe 2 or 3 guys run with it. If you don't have money for doing big things, relax, sit your ass down, wacha kutafuta excuse, tafuta simu mzuri, post strangers, not for people who know. Post kinyama, post ngoma yako umeimba 20 different ways.
Every day part post for strangers, not the people.
Post for strangers. Sasa wanakujua wakutambui na hakuna shilingi wanakupea. Forget your friends, your cousins, your mother. Post for strangers. Chukua ngoma yako umeamini uimbe leo. Umepanda kwa kiti, kesho uko kwa kitchen, kesho uko kwa bafu. Post the same song 100,000 times tuone ukiflop. Post. If you have a limitation of equipment, after simu, post.
Use what you have.
What excuses? Mixing, mastering, sijui nini. Kama hauna do. But kama we ni mdeadly, post. Post. Na siku hizi wasa wanajua fake. So post
authentic.
Post authentic. Yeah.
But wanasemaga wase siwa noma. Msemunye hisi talent yake.
Hey, anakuaga jua aje.
Mtu mwenye yani ati mziki ni ya kujekelea anasukuma.
Kwani unajua kitu liko kinanishinda like why is it, then nika realize mse kwa roho yake in his heart he knows huku si kwake.
By the anajua, si ndio?
Huku anajua ameangukia yes 15 minutes anang'ara nayo. We Mungu amekumwagilia talent bro, na mkasubuhi unakohoa inabamba. Unakaa tu hivi. So they know.
You know these days nilikuwa naikaga full stop kwa Facebook. And we are with my friend. I have a friend at Emos O'Clock, big influencer right now, especially in Acha, anafanya sport pesa and all that. I know some things kwa Twitter because when I was in radio we used to trend daily. Akawa ananiambia ai, kuna nadhani kutrend na kwa organic. Niko na memori wangu hapa kadha #, unasema tutumie gani? Wewe kupush. I don't know kama X right now is in that space.
Yeah.
So kuna siku alikuwa ananiambia hey bro man wewe ni mbaya Facebook. Sio iko IG. Baka namwambia acha kuonyeshe na post full stop. Ai.
Inakula.
You see the Beyonce kind of nini flex.
Acha mchezo. Okay.
And then one thing we were talking about and that's why nimekuuliza hiyo story ukasema post. One of the things that we discussed before we started recording, that thing of don't stop what you're doing.
Never stop bro.
The best example is
Mejja. Yani man, if that's the only thing I wish ningefanya more. I wish hata ningepost hizo ngoma zangu zenye mimi naona ifiki because I play them for people that are like oh my god ngoma ni kali. But hiyo kukosa kupewa kufeed wase ni dhambi jo. And shout to Mejja. Mejja ndio master.
Do people do yo shout out to Mejja. Mejja has a new EP inaitwa mtoto wa Adija.
Shout to Mejja. Bad guy.
Siku zote ameongea tabia mbaya hapo na nani Dana lakini Dana Codes yo.
Shout to Dana Codes.
Dana Codes is a beast yeah.
Namtambua sana.
One of the things we were talking now with DNA Mejja has been here for some time.
Tumeangalia hiyo ni nini barua ya nini 14 years ago.
Mejja was doing hits Jua Cali. Mejja was doing hits to the Uchungulo family.
Yani
Mejja did song with the
Calif Records. Yani umsame produce na Claymo hivi. Calif Records, after that Cancel, Gengetone, Urban Tone, sako na ngoma na Toxic bro. Mejja.
So to Mejja man.
Feeding the people bro. Bad.
So wewe unge stop
me, but see now for me I've naweza semaje niko na interest mingi. A learning curve also, but while I was away I was doing other things.
Yeah.
I ran a video game business with my bro. We ran an agency like it wasn't just downtime. Nilikuwa nafanya vitu different but ziliumiza mziki.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa nakaa chini na try kuandika mziki pia nasema haikuji. So these times I've been away from music but nimefanya vitu za maana.
Do you feel that there's a big disconnection in terms of content creation, music and all that between the millennials and the new age? In terms of promo, you think like the new
100%.
We need to learn from the new age right now.
That's what me I'm doing. Mimi nilifanya weka mawe challenge. My video got even more views than Terence. Hi Terence. Terence ni boys alijaribu kuniplug show fulani but the next day taiva so unajirusha tu ndani. Niliona hiyo weka mawe hiki kitu inakula. Mbona ukose kuifanya ama uifanye 2 weeks from now? Sasa zile ishani ni. So nilipiga weka mawe ikapiga 30k nikasema okay. This new wave of promo is just be interesting. Usikuje na hii ustaya, do you know who I am? Hizo vitu hakuna. Do organic promo. And siku hizi I like TikTok so much because itakuonyesha straight. Hii video, guys are not rocking with it. Make another one. But kama wewe ni mtu wa hizi maaibu za kitambo, because us guys used to drop one song, 6 months, you're the biggest talk in town. Yani uko because
I'm seeing Vibes Cartel releasing songs like every week.
Bro.
Yeah, amekuja na akaijua.
So that's the way to do it. Vibes, NBA Youngboy is also a very good example. NBA Youngboy is one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah.
But most people above like 20s hata hawajui mseni nani. Na uni mse in 1 year bro anapiga $100 million music revenue. They drop music yenye itashika, tutashoot video, tutapromote. But feed the people, give them a lot of music. So you feel like all this,
we need to learn from each other. We need to feed from each other from both generations.
Take what is working, we run with it. But if you're a legacy artist and you're not comfortable making videos of mambo za lifestyle, ni sawa, we kula, yenye iko. Always shows ama legendary zitakuwa.
Yeah.
But if you want to pop off now, you have to do organic promo. Yeah.
In your generation, and in your time I'm talking about generation ya kina which you came after, ya kina Nameless, ya kina Punit, ya kina Jua.
Yeah, those guys were before me.
Yeah, wakina Klepto.
Yeah.
Top 5 artists wenye till to date mkifanya events hizi mnakuaga zile za tupande stage tuone performance yo msee. In your peers kuna wale mna respect till to date. Na it's not just you guys but mnajuaga tu wachoone show yao.
So these guys are from before me, but because of how big my songs became, nili classify wako era ya.
Wewe unajua ule kwa hiyo era?
Imagine.
And you came after?
Yakina Nameless nani.
Oh.
I'm way after, but mazi hapo kuna wasa wanapiga show wengi. Top 5. Top 5. Hey. Okay, Red is up there.
Red Sun.
Red is up there. Sure, Red ni kali. Ken Rezi.
Ken is a beast, man.
Rezi show yake ni noma.
Na hype.
Hey. Show ya Rezi noma. Myself. I put my show up there. Santa Acha mabeste wangu wengi. Show ya Wyre nimeona juzi mazime imekuwa upper echelons.
Ujaona kitu wote kama una rate hiyo show.
Wow. Show ya Wyre ilikuwa crazy.
Mimi nimeona show ya Wyre.
Nameless siku zote. Ni mastermind tu. Yani
what is it with Nameless though?
Nameless is
nilikuwa
like,
nangoja sana nilikuwa sure Nameless yuko hiyo list.
Nameless is 1 in a million maze. He just alafu pia Nameless akona ile likability. Wasa wanampenda.
You know Nameless has been using dancers wake for all those years.
It's a job. It's a career, not a job. It's a career. Ukiingia kwa kikapu ya Nameless bro umeishi town miaka na miaka na miaka.
Do you know Nameless rate card yake haijashuka?
So I saw him the other day. Wajon limwangalia nikamwambia backstage ya big nimwambia bro, it's you I was chasing and I'm glad I chased the right person.
Right person, yeah.
Because guys might try to act funny or try to create a narrative. Everybody Nameless has the dream career. Because bei bado ni mbaya. And as I entertain from people from this age to this age, mziki yake inapita because even religious people are not offended by his songs. Hazina ile kitu ina put off watu wa dini. Na bei ni mbaya. If in case I didn't say bei ni mbaya. So what else do you want?
You have given me Nameless, you've
Nameless,
given me
Red, Ken Rezi, Wyre DNA. We add one more.
Yeah.
Sasa Punit also, their show is really dope. But let me add one more. Mtu anapiga show. A crazy show. Nyashinsky is kind of across eras.
Nyashinsky wacha tumwache.
Tumwache. Shin City was crazy. Niliona show. Mtu mwingine ana kill show. Mejja pia tumemwacha.
Mejja Nyashinsky waachane nao.
Jua bro. Jua anapiga show. Jua anapiga show. Jua unampea tu mic tosha. Hata need hizo mavitu mingi. Umweke tu na watu wanamfeel. It's over.
That's it.
Jua anakupigia show 1.5 hours bro, and that's one of the reasons I copied his show a lot in the beginning. I didn't know how to perform. Sikuwa najua hata nini. Nilikuwa tunajua ku rap, but vile anabeba crowd nini.
Kendi Kirimi came on the show akasema there are days and Soulface munilipe. Soulface walitumia hii video ya Emos O'Clock ku advertise the Soulface ya last time ya Jua Cali. So this is what Kendi Kirimi said that Jua Cali was so big that yena claim wako anatembea tao.
Bro ilikuwa noma. Mimi nakumbuka niko na picha nikimit Jua the first day bro.
Wakajua wakikula masijui ni sabuni gani hiyo, sijui Motorola, sijui Airtel na kakula bado safi.
Nilikatendrezi ya Jua bro, nimevaa shati ya ofisi nimeomba mzae, yani sikuwa na nguo za kuvaa bro. Jua has been doing it for a long time and he knows what to do. Woni showman. Anajua kuicheza.
Top 5 new artists.
Top 5 new artists.
Nikurushie Toxic na Diana Codes kwanza wakae hapo ama tafutia space.
Si ati nini. Toxic mazee. Umse ni mzee. So Lil Minor. Stana of course nilipiga show na a couple of weeks ago. So Stana is up there for me. Diana Codes of course, Toxic of course. Tuingia underground kidogo. Master VK. That's still one of my all-time favorites. He's not new, but bado hajafanya ile kublow up. Bridget Blue na mfeel sana I have on rotation. There's so many. Yeah, wait. Lazima nipeane flowers za new artists. Wawili watatu who have heard of late. Damn.
Right now I'm vibing to Watendawili sana.
Watendawili of
Watendawili, they are not that new, but I'm vibing to Watendawili.
So sana. Okay, ani wase nimekuwa late kwa movement za Watendawili, Charisma.
Yeah, wakina Watendawili,
Charisma,
Okelomax, we are Nubian, Njerai. There's a that kind of specialist. Yeah.
VB also been
baru,
yeah. Wakadinali bro, siku zote. How long have they been hot?
They have been hot for some minute.
Si mchezo.
Hey, Wakadinali, they have been hot for some minute.
Na wame pivot.
Na wanajiamini sana wale.
Na wezi wa show shit.
You know Wakadinali don't do promos?
Promo ya nini?
That is at you are dropping a music. Unaipata so umetana notification on YouTube. And that reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, you can now stream this pod on Spotify, Apple Music, and of course YouTube at Emos O'Clock or at Emos Njoroge. Wakadinali, mimi napatana na I swear, I don't know ati kuna malile ndani kapatana na Wakadinali at TikTok ama Instagram. Every single time. Napatana na YouTube. New song.
They put out so much music. I did the best Wakadinali interview online ni mimi nilifanya, by the way. When my office was like a few meters from here maze. Hii barabara niko na memories bro. Vijana wale nishikia bunduki hivi bro, nikasema yeza. Siku fulani nime crazy. You have a big part of my life is here bro.
Usheni nika gunpoint.
Hey bro, mimi nimetoka na ni ujinga bro. Nimetoka Sunday usiku. That time my life was crazy bro. This is like 4 years ago bro.
Yeah.
Man, so my office was here. Bro, nimetoka kwa gate nimesema sijui na ni round tu za ufala. Na roho yangu imeniambia nimetoka gate nimeambia, "Hey bro, chukua Uber." Kasema, whatever man. I'll just walk there, do the walk around alafu, "Hey bro, kutoka nje bro. Pikipiki imenipita. Fup bike mbili hazina steam, hazina lights ziko off."
Yeah.
So niko hapo nursing cancel and I'm going to the office next to Elite. That's where the office was. Roy kaniambia tu blanda. Bro, nimeanza kutoka mbio. Hey. Bro, bike zimeturn. By the time sasa nafika kwa gate ya ofisi hivi, kwa kaka path ka kuingia, maboys wamekama, alafu simu ikadunda. Nikaangalia simu millisecond. Then a text that my daughter had sent me dropped into my eyes, bro. Very strange, bro. Me and my daughter had a very weird conversation. Like a couple of weeks before that, akantumia text funny. Ambia, "Daddy, don't die." But that time anyway, mambo ilikuwa mingi. Tugi, I hope anyway, yani nimemention hiki tu, but yeah, she understands. Bro, nikaangalia tu hiyo simu hivyo bro, nikaona hiyo text kama vision kwa macho yangu. "Daddy, don't die." Nikaachana simu nikaendelea kwa gate. Bro, wochi maze muoga. Muoga. Maze, mimi naelekea gate, yani naona tu ka freedom ndio waka maze.
Wochi bwana katoka siaka pia.
Bro, the gate, yani si lazima afungue gate. Sasa yame dark, sasa ameingia nyuma ya hiyo keja ya hapo kwa gate maze. Sasa mimi nafika kwa gate na tani hivi bro, naona vijana wawili bro. Wamenikujia bro, mmoja amenishikia hivi. Ngambia maze, wase simu iko hapo maze. Bado mimi na backup. Sasa niko kwa gate naangalia ase maze, bro, 5 grown men. By the nyinyi bure. Nyinyi ni bure.
Sasa anajichocha.
Nyinyi ni bure kabisa.
Ngambia hapo.
Bro, I was so disappointed. Nilishindwa tu kufuta mse hiyo siku bro. I should have chased him the next day. So nimefika hapo kwa gate bro, na tano maboys wamekam. One is really coming like amekam sana, msho simu ndio hiyo. Huyu mwingine ameichukua. This guy is still coming. Na backup gate hivi naona kanugu kanachungulia hivi bro. Manze. Bro, sasa naanza kuangalia. Yani in those few seconds nilisema yani maze. Sasa hizi ndio gani maze? Alafu hapa ni wapi maze? Then you think about your kids, you think about so many things. Boy wake sasa ndio alikuja anamuita, "Hey bro, twende." Bado anakam. Mse mwingine akakuja akamvuta, sasa wakaishia. So waliana na simu, but hey bro, that was one crazy memory I have from this street.
But there's some crazy things that was like somebody can just steal your phone and go, but they want just kuingiza kisu or something.
So now bro, sasa because of music now I've learned about this other world where to be successful kwa hii dunia ya shetani, you must participate in the shedding of blood. Ukimwaga damu sasa inakuongezea manguvu bro.
Yeah, because they can literally take your phone and go.
Nimemwachia phone na anakam like he really wants to make a point of it maze. Nilikuwa that thing threw me off bro for a while. But alhamdulillah yeah.
Kuna video shiko his style again alifanya. I found it very profound. Really find very interesting in some weird way. Ian is laughing sababu natumiaje na profound for no good reason. So alifanya video. So this madhe akona kata maembe. And then shiko akatokea na ile microphone yake akamwambiaje, "Osona katia matakataka hapo But shida ni Ruto, sindio? So her point was, so you're blocking the drainage system.
And then come blame.
Do you think it's a thing that has been happening of late?
So I just came to now see, kuna clips mona juzi ati Nairobi from kitambo, haifai inafaa kuwa hapo. That from the design of the city, from 1906, the colonial administration walikuwa shasema hii place is prone to flooding and all that. But the government of the day wakazidi tu na kujenga city in a swampy area. So sa tuseme nini bro? Nairobi ilishajengwa
and they were saying
and
also,
we will consistently have floods. This is not to say that it's okay. They should build the drainage. It doesn't matter what it costs.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because in the CBD bro, this is capital city of Africa. Of Africa. Ask anybody from Africa who comes and they tell you, yes, this is HQ. Just based on that, even if it costs 100 billion, fix the city.
Because I saw kuna mtu alisema, I don't know how true this is. Sijui kama uta ChatGPT this. Apparently the drainage system in Nairobi is supposed to accommodate 3 million ama 2 point something. But right now Nairobi iko na kutoka 5 million.
Even way more. I'm going to say even closer to 10. So
logically speaking,
iko overwhelmed.
Watalenga size next season if happen the same thing, it will happen maybe even worse.
They have to do it.
So
no
they
matter
have
what
to.
They have to. We
and
can't.
There's a lot of money that is around. If they want to, they will.
Bro, nimeona juzi wakisema e-citizen inaokota a B per day.
Imagine.
Per day.
You know what a B can do in terms of infrastructure and all that?
So beyond the politics and all that, they have to fix the city, bro.
Yeah.
Haina style ingine. Yeah.
Were you caught on the Mandamano thingy?
I was there.
Ulitokea?
Mbaya. Mimi ndo nilikuwa msawa first.
When you look back, do you feel like it was okay?
It was my heart at the time. This might be controversial, but
sasa DNA anauliza anasema this might be controversial.
Wow, wasona is a jam na mimi.
Sasa wewe controversial.
Let me shut my mouth before
no, sema chome.
Bro, mi Mandamano bro nilipiga hadi TikTok yangu ikakuwa nini?
Strike.
Yes, walini strike. You can't go live for 2 days. Nilikuwa tao maboys wameniletea maridhe ati watumia rubber bullets, tunatumia maridhe, nikabaniwa ya first. Nikabaniwa ya pili. So I was there front and center. Hizo content zote niko nazo on my TikTok but I privated them. It was the thing to do.
Yeah.
As a parent, ilifika mahali sasa naanza kuona there's no point. Sisi taka mtoto wangu akue hapo.
Yeah.
Because now there's no value coming out of this. So ilifika mahali sasa ni kujichagua. So yes, I believe if we are in the kind of country where kama kuna kitu unasema, we have the democratic space.
Yeah.
And if we don't keep on representing the democratic space, we might one day get a leader who clamps down on that. Tushindwe kuongea tukwe kama hizi nchi zingine hata huwezi sema kitu. So we must always we should always push the democratic space ibaki open always. But at the same time, as an individual, kuna kesho.
Yeah.
Protect your life. Don't give your life for people who won't even give a shit about whether what you did 10 years from now. Usitoke familia yako in the name of
fighting for the country.
No.
Na wase wengi apparently wanafaitia country.
They say that lakini ukiona vile wanaishi unasema who paid you bro? Ulipigania Kenya alafu ulilipwa hii check ilitoka wapi? So
wanna make more money
don't die on the street like a fool. Na kuna mse analipagwa millions kuagitate. No.
naona niko na conspiracy theory maybe 5 years from now I'm seeing Netflix doing a documentary on how that Mandamano was coordinated. The reason why nasema hivi, you see like Cambridge Analytica.
Coordinated, what do you mean?
Because tell me why.
Bro, tafanya tubani we. Check you say.
Explain it.
Check you say.
You've been online for some time. You've been doing your research. There's a reason why you're on this pod.
You just now talked about vitu za kuongea zinatufungia. Anyway, go ahead. Ikinilemea ndasema imenishinda.
I'm seeing a documentary ikitokea on how all this happened and how we were made to go to the streets.
By somebody whose benefit was
to settle their own private scores that had nothing to do with the finance bill. Kuna mtu alikuwa na flex na sisi, and I feel bad till to date because I feel like I was used. Spending mapenya akili yangu inakuwa nini.
I hate you so much right now, bro, because there's a part of this Mandamano. Now this is, you see now, because mimi nilikuwa kwa ground, kuna vitu nilikuwa naona najiuliza, nani amelipia hizi vitu? Mandamano ilikuwa necessary. That finance bill
ilipita.
Fine, ilipita, but no, like if it was not for Mandamano, your bill ilikuwa way more punitive on the small man in Kenya. Ni kweli ama ni uongo? If not for Mandamano, your bill ingepita hivyo. It would not be the same situation we are in now. Maybe now Kenya can afford more things than it could afford at that time. But the fact that young people died, na kuna msee mwenye alimwaga do, that pains me, bro.
So me the only thing that I feel bad about Mandamano, I still believe that I didn't go to the street at my will.
You ulipigwa ki?
I still
and I
feel bad till to date. And as much as it's controversial and all that, I'm just like, we are in Kenya. I've seen how campaigns, neza kuwa mjinga sana nikisema sijui campaigns zinafanyagwaje. Neza kuwa mjinga sana nikisema that it was very organic, that our millions of people tokea bila somebody spearheading this. Strategically, venye tulitokea kwa street. Strategically, venye things were aligned.
Okay, so tuseme hivi, was there something to agitate about?
From the Kenya that we have been living for the past, I don't know how many years.
Iyo bill ilikuwa inakuja kutuumiza amazi. The way it was, the first draft.
I feel like with or without, it doesn't matter. I don't think the Mandamano was the answer. I don't think Mandamano was about finance bill.
Please remember, bro, at the same time, there was a pushback against the... Sasa bro, tunaanza kuingia zile vitu za kuharibu views. History ya
tunaingia rabbit hole.
Ile kitu ya kudunga wanyama, bro, unakumbuka? There was a big drive. Na wasa wakaikataa.
Yeah.
Those are some of the things that exercising the democratic powers that we have as Kenyans is only benefits.
As a Gen Z, do you feel like you read the finance bill when you went to the street?
Okay, so nobody read the bill.
Mix yako nafanya. But we okay? So me, I just saw highlights. IMF, ndo tunatafutia pesa, e-tax collection ni ya kulipa zile madeni sijui zilifanya nini, na we have already things that made sense to me. Story ya pads, and then somebody came and told me, kuna mtu alikuja akanikaisha chini na anafanya kwa NGO, akaniambia oya, the reason why pads were being taxed, they were taxed kwa sababu alikuwa anataka watu waache kuimport pads. Hizi pads za Kenya ndo ziuzwe so that Kenyans can make money from this. So nilikuja nikadescribe explain kila kitu, nikasomea kitu, then I'm like, where are we on the streets again? But now that wasn't my point. My point was, where were these comments coming from? At that time I was not doing Emos O'Clock, I was doing podcast-ish. We were getting some crazy comments. From what I know about China and India and monkeys behind the laptop typing and all that, I'm waiting for a documentary 5 years from
campaign, now. Bro.
There was a campaign kwa sababu ni explainie hizi comments zilienda wapi. Hizi comments za read the room zilienda wapi. Why is it that every content creator kwa na post kitu at that time? Kama siya Mandamano na kitu ingine, you get like 100 comments. Read the comment. We are going to cancel you. Why were they cancelling wakina Kate, wakina sijui nani, but they were not cancelling the person behind the finance bill?
And then
if you organically niambie what makes sense.
And then as government ukiangalia hii kitu na uko na intel that hii kitu imemwagiwa do na adui wa serikali, what do? You come down hard because according to you sasa una deal na militia, una deal na militia.
Exactly.
But young people have swallowed somebody's agenda and gone and lost their lives. This is why I'm trying not to say my truth about this shit, because mimi nilikuwa tao msewa first. I swear I was the first famous guy there, bro, apart from kina Hanifa who are famous from the other world, not entertainment world.
Yeah.
Mini the videos on my TikTok,
bro,
I just unprivate them to prove. Nilikuwa msewa first. Then sasa unajiuliza, somebody has paid for this. Fine, everything costs something.
Yeah.
And it's true. Kama gava wamefanya kitu tunafaa kupush back. But the thing that has pained me about talking to you about some shit that I was just seeing in my heart na nanyamaza is that from gava side they were operating with intelligence that hii kitu ni busy amse.
Na he came out
And in the middle,
but at that time
but sisi tumebebwa na ido aso amemwaga, si tuko huko bro for us and for our future and for our children, and then people died, bro.
And the craziest thing is
people died. So many people died na kwa sababu amjui baba zao na mama zao, hata amjui jina zao, because their parents are just normal people. People are dead, bro.
Na wale wenye tukua jua jina zao hatukupitisha 1 month katujasahau.
Man, this shit is so fucked up, man.
And people made money. People made a lot of money.
And then there are guys who right now, bro, ni multimillionaires na issue.
Because of that thing.
Alafu ukibonga hii story because of what the info was at the time, wasa wanasema ati uko pande ya Ruto.
That's how crazy it was.
Man, say bro, nimeumwa rock kumbuka hiyo kitu, man.
That's how crazy it was.
Bro, those people died for nothing.
Tulikuwa tuna post content TV. You know, people
armies.
For those who don't understand, podcasts zinakuwa pre-recorded. So we had episodes that zikuwa zina at that time zikuwa zinaongea kuhusu maandamano. Bro, tulikuwa tuna post kitu hivi. Then I'm asking my friend Voboy, tunatoa busy comments zote. How comes all of a sudden these people are our fans? How comes all of a sudden we have these numbers that wanatuambia je, we are going to unsubscribe and ban and strike your YouTube channel? I'm like, bro, we get 200 views on YouTube. What do you mean you're our fan? Mmetoka wapi?
So we live in this world that is, we live in the post-truth world. Sahi, as long as unaweza shikanisha numbers tosha, unaweza create any opinion that you want. As long as uko na pesa ya kutosha.
Sasa, have you watched the documentary ya Cambridge Analytica?
Yeah.
You remember it was talking about election ya kina Uhuru na Ruto?
About so many elections in the world that they...
Na kina Trump and all that. So now...
that they start propaganda on Facebook, nini.
Hizi zinakuwa kwa masho za DNA.
Wana shape
so,
nini.
Nataka kumtrigger tena ya mwisho.
But sitaki tukose views, bro. Nataka check ya kuuza sabuni ama maziwa.
Sawa, hii ni ya mwisho. Picture that Uhuru campaign na Ruto campaign at that time, they had that intel, data collection, data management from Maju. Which year was that? We're talking about wakina 2007 and wakina 2013.
Kina Cambridge they've been around for a while.
Yeah. But sa wakina the previous regime government walitumia these people and all that to sell all this on Facebook at that time. Tunaingia 2027. Ai, sinema.
Yeah.
Hiyo ndio conclusion yangu. Sinema.
At the end of it all, okay, everybody should exercise their rights.
No one knows the truth or not. You see, what pains me about social media ni
truth imeisha maana. What the majority of people believe is true. Leo ukakuwa na kichele mzuri, ufanye campaign ya kusema the sky is green. Na umwagilie do na utafute ma-influencer wa deadly, bro, utaend up kwa hiyo kitu. Kuna wase wanasema the sky is green.
And the moment I realize mimi sitaki kubebewa akili ni after maandamano yote watu walitokea kwa street kwenda kuona matatu.
What do you mean?
Si ya vijana wenye walikuwa na complain walienda kuchukua video za moods. Si mood was famous literally immediately. Na mood will change before game ya football, mood ilikuja ka change the whole conversation. Matatu.
Propaganda works, bro.
Watu wakakuja wakachukua video ya matatu na conversation ika change.
Bro, kama Didi sahi, if Didi was the world stopped to talk about Didi for like 6 months, but Epstein files
wanajaribu
zile vitu ziko kwa hizo files unasoma unasema it is not possible that binadamu wanafanya hizi vitu. But hype ya Epstein files na hype ya Didi iko hapa na hype ya Epstein files iko hapa and if you compare like vitu mbaya wamefanya, Didi is like 1%. So propaganda, perception
is the new reality.
We're in this era now where according to me now people are saying sijui history ya Irani inaweza kuwa ati the third world war. I think that already happened. Maybe a fourth one. The third one was an information war. Where as long as uko na hizo tools unaweza control mind za wase. So now as long as you have enough reach you can shape how human beings think. Yeah.
Do you think it's right to blame social media content creators for taking the bag?
Sasa hii bag ni ile kitu utaweza kulala nayo like we said.
But then again, umsati alikula ya Kibaki.
Yeah.
Saizi ukitio na Ruto
bag. Ya kudu nini?
Ya kuperform tu.
Na kula. Hello. Hey bro, niliona sawa kisomea toxic ati anachukua
man, yeah.
This is my money, your money, his money, our tax money. I buy a soda, I buy something. Hiyo do imeenda kwa kiti fulani. Sasa kuna kiti ya kulipaga wasanii Kenya. Hiyo ya wasanii Kenya nalipagwa na SRC, Salaries and Reviews Commission. This is not mtu ametoa pesa kwa mfuko. Ati wa Douglas wameenda show so amejam. Kuleni do. State function, pick your money. Unaja do kwa nini?
Do you feel like tuko na scarcity mentality ya mtu akisucceed ama mtu
these people who
I don't think it has anything to do with politics.
Jamhuri de tuliperform so akatusalimia. Mimi Puni watu wengi.
You remember Puni telling us this
after I was on the streets. Mimi nilikuja nikafanya hiyo show because hii pesa si ya Ruto.
That's a state function.
Hii pesa ya Emos. Na kila Mkenya hii do iko kwa hii chama ya kulipa wasanii. We used to be paid silly money bro. Mimi na visitor tushailipwa 10k performing at a public function. State House tuliperform tukalipwa kinde. Mimi na visitor. I produced my first money in music was production. I produced a song for visitor tukaperform ikablow. So when somebody is telling me right now we are at odds with the government, leave this money alone. No. This is Kenyan taxpayer money na siwachi.
No spokula mwingine atakula.
Na wase uongea tu hivyo because they are not in a position to eat that money. Wacha tu hasa wanakuambia usichukue hiyo do washike hiyo do. Hawezi nani?
Na hasa wanakuambia usichukue hiyo do kiwozia macha
pesa ununui. If you're called for state functions, piga show, piga do with no apologies. You are performing for Kenyans. You are not performing.
Now that state function. Aya nini campaign wise?
Mimi nimepiga campaign ya Ubako. The next president Uhuru. I co-produced and wrote the song that they used for his campaign, but nilioshwa, but hiyo ni mambo ya dunia. Next was President Ruto now. Nikitiwa bag ya campaign. If my conviction allows me, I will. With Kibaki, I did it from my heart. Kabisa. Last time nilipigia Wajakoya kura bro. From my heart.
That's rao, man.
To each his own, bro.
I really wanted him to win. Like you too, like I just wanted him to win. But when Ruto won, I remember the first video and I'll never forget this. That guy known as DNA. Akakuja akachukua video. Unajua DNA alikuwa Wajakoya. Kuja akachukua video. Akasema, bro, this guy has gone against the state. You remember that video?
I made that video, bro. I remember. You see, me, I'm not a hater. Game recognized game.
Yeah.
And
that video changed my perception a lot. Because I was like, at that time, either Raila ama Ruto kushinda, at that time, game was game. Sababu,
game is game,
if
bro.
Raila angeshinda for us, for me ingekuwa, this is what consistency means. If Ruto angeshinda, for me it was fighting the system. For me, it was coming from nowhere, from no one, and believing in yourself and all that. For me, both parties, for me, it wasn't more political, but it was more of achievement.
They're fighting the dog.
Yeah.
Because how do you go up against all this machinery and you win? You can't hate on that. If you hate on that, you're a hater. So whether you like somebody or not, achievement, I'm saying lazima ukubali. There are so many of these artists who I don't like them as people.
Yeah.
But achievement.
You give that nini.
So bro siko nataka tuongee siasa but nikitiwa bag na roho yangu imesema yes naipiga mbaya, but for now I'm in that place.
Do you think it's something that can damage you after election?
After Banjuka, people said it to damage me. They told me to leave it. Sasa hiyo tumetoka kuokota mafegi chini juu tunaga do ya fegi na si need kuchoma. Tunaonaga wasa wakiingia Promise Butchery wanakula lunch nyama. Tunaulizana, these guys are getting money for lunch for daily, wanakula nyama lunch, wanatoa do wapi? That's where us we are from. Kutafuta na hii mziki yetu.
Yeah. Na ndo mziki, ndo talent yetu, ndo job yetu.
Ndio
kana itulishe. The same way mwalimu mwanafanyia government kazi na analipo.
If why don't you sawa basi walimu wote wa resign, madaktari wote wa resign, juu wapendi gava. No. After Banjuka guys told us
hata watu wanakuwa gunfair sana kwa watu.
Unbogable guys said it's no. And the song surpassed that nini Toxic was only jam sana akiperform State House. Unakumbuka?
Yeah.
But because the truth is, as you're saying, pia kuna there are many paid actors here. There are many different beneficiaries. Toxic cancel kwa nini? Ati juu ameenda State House kuimba na ametoka na bunda.
You know how many videos I recorded and the videos jam. I'm like, this is a young kid from the ghetto trying to make, I mean guys.
Sasa aje
mazee record video. Unajua mimi nakaa tu pale tunaanza kurecord. Ni record video mingi ya Toxic ni record, ya Dana Kozi record, and then later on nikasema si post because I'm like I don't think I'm ready for that fire.
And then let's look at the power dynamics. Sawa. You're the biggest artist in Kenya. Alafu umeonyesha serikali kidole. How do you think that works for you? How?
Wewe
But unaonyesha gava against you. Na mimi ndio sauti ya youth. Bro. Unacheza.
Unajua kwa nini Vibes Cartel ishi Jamaica?
Utacheza nini?
Unajua kwa nini Vibes Cartel ishi Jamaica?
Bro, the older I grow, the more I realize there's nothing like black and white, it's shades of grey. It feels like a cop out, but ni ukweli. Hauwezi onyesha state ati ya uwatambui.
There's somebody who told me that thing.
I don't think it's
literally
a good
jana, a cab driver. Because we were with my friends tukienda Vic, I think. So the conversation was, pastor wa JCC, JCM Kengei. Si alikuwa anasema hizi kubali Ruto akuje kwa church. Amefanya nini aka? Then the driver akasema aje, so you think that when the state tells you that we want to come to your church utawaambia no? This is a cab driver.
Kama nani?
Alisema so unadhani akisema no unadhani ataishiaje? And that's what minor ni either ni nganga ama ni Pastor Kush. Man Kush, one of them alisema aje, just know how to live with the current regime. It's hard, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but just know how to live with them.
And I'm okay with being against the current regime.
Yeah.
But when I see the loudest voices against the current regime being people who are making money from that, but the people who are going to the streets, the people whose funerals ni za kuchangiwa, hawapati kitu, then I say this is bullshit. No.
If you're playing the game, let's play the game.
Kama hii do ina circulate ni sawa. But kama kuna mtu mmoja anakula do na mwingine anakufa anazikwa, this is not about being for the state or against the state. It's about not being used by somebody's agenda. Yeah.
Mimi na feel like sasa ukitoa pesa kama wewe ni msanii unakula, so I'm 18 years and above. I know who I'm going to vote for.
Bro, imagine tunaingia mali.
Wacha kuweka ni kama ati na wewe.
Which kind of a blessing is that, bro? Tunaingia mali unashika microphone unaimbia wasee wana dance alafu unapigwa kioo.
Man.
What kind of a blessing is that? Alafu mtu anakuambia ati uache.
Sasa nataka kutoa kwa hiyo kitu.
Ati 5 minutes umeingia hapo umezoza, ati umepewa kioo ama umepewa so mbili. Alafu msana anakuambia ati uache. Nonsense.
Ni kama sasa ukiwacha na
nonsense. Will Kenya become a better place because nimeacha kupiga hiyo show? Kula pesa. Kula pesa. If you're the biggest guy in the game, kula pesa. Niliona yani State House, bro, kula pesa.
Si wewe kazi yako kwetu ni kutudropia music.
Ai.
Ima wengine wetu tutudropia music.
The people who work in State House also, because I've been there, those are people. Sindio? Wacha na president. Hao watu wako huko si pia ni binadamu na ni wa Kenya wenzetu. And we meet them out here.
Yeah.
Usiingizwe kwa agenda ya mtu. Kula pesa. Kwanza sasa tunaingia kwa season ya pesa. Boys and girls, drop bangers. Wacha ni wape siri. Drop bangers. Na kama bangers zinakushinda, ingia TikTok ukuwe mwenda wazimu. Trend kwa nguvu zako zote. Wakita kufuata.
Ilakuta wapenye huko.
You just, this year, next year, make sure unaonekana. Utajengea mama yako hivyo kimzaa.
Jomushiri alisema ati watu wakaskatae pesa lakini make sure
it's worth like a checkout amount. Nilioneo video.
Yeah. Makes sense.
If you can pick up 100 mil, sure. But also 100,000 is money.
Skatae do.
Yenye ukuwa nayo. As long as we mwenyewe haufeel umesell your soul.
But is it not unfair that unaambia ukatae 100k lakini mwanakwambia hivyo amepewa 500 aende azoze tao? Is it not unfair?
Si amelipwa punch.
Man.
So for me, for my level, me I want 100k.
But it's very unfair.
So it's not fair. Stay out of it. They told us Banjuka ati ngoma itakufa jia campaign. Haikukufa. Unyete ya campaign, TNA campaigns tuliperform. Hata kina Jua Cali, everybody hatujakufa. UDA last time waswali perform hawajakufa. Entertainers msiingizwe kwa box ya wase wanakula do ya siasa from the other side kuambia mwache pesa. Eat money.
There's no clean money.
There's nobody who is giving you 100 G's, 200 G's to sing for 10 minutes. To do any work for 10 minutes that is legal. Legal work.
Wajua hizo jobs na kwa funny sana. Little unaambiagu warakishe perform.
Hey.
Ikuage sana ati this is a club gig that una perform 6 hours inakuaga. Kuna artist mwingine
ingia hapa upige utoke.
Tuchwani.
Alafu
unataka tuchwani sababu ya like
in this world ni wapi doku.
Na venye economy imekamba.
Bro ta kuuza kokaina hakuna pesa kama hiyo ya 2 minutes bro. Kula do. Kula do.
Na wala so msifight, acheni kufight success pia sana. Acheni kufight nini wase wakichase the bag because the enemy is the poverty.
Yeah.
And what you have said, I think one of the top thing yenye nimefeel hapa ni as long as you are conscious and whatever is as long as you can sleep at night, as long as it's well with your soul.
You see, there are good men and evil men since the beginning of the world.
Yeah.
The evil man knows what he can sleep with at night. Kuna msee anaweza fanya kitu mbaya sana according to me, but he sleeps like a baby. If you're not that guy, me all the stuff I tried to do yenye ikuwa legit yote lipiga mawe hivi. Nimejaribu tu vitu kwa hizo harakati sijui ni kamsoto umefikiria kitu bro.
Mzoza vifuli huku kusema ni gold.
Wewe. That was the first time nishagongwa bro.
Ushagongwa na mboka?
Nikiwa young, nilikuwa kwa bookshop ya mzae bro, mtu amekuja Masai mazee. Amekuja, kijana yangu habari? Mzuri. Sasa sisi watoto wetu wanaenda wanaimba wanaruka. Tunaruka hapo, wazungu wanapea sisi pesa. Wanasema hii ni pesa. Hii ni pesa kijana yangu bro, ametoa $100. Tamaa imepanda like a bitch. Sema $100. Sasa niko high school bro. Niko high school bro, naangalia $100 nasema wasn't ado nini jo.
$100 is one what ngapi now?
13k. $100 is 13k, yeah. So the guy sasa nifanye nini? Enda tao change. Mimi sijui hiyo mambo yote kijana yangu. Wewe nisaidie. Bro, tamaa imenishika bro. Mimi hapa kuna bop 2 bro. Na ni idea mzae ya shop. Kampeo bop 2 bro, nimechukua $100 nimefunga shop bro, tumekimbia.
Ndio uko ndani 11 yako moto.
Ndani ya 11 faster. Ingia tao bro kwa forex ndio umepigwa paper punch.
Kwanza wewe ni mkora kwanza.
Manze fast bro, sasa imeanza kuwa noma ya umetoa ido wapi? Wacha na story ya hiyo 2k ya mzae.
So kesi yako
sasa tuko hii imetoka wapi? Bro, uliminiokoe. So that was the first time I got scammed. I've gotten scammed a couple of times, but Kasipula lini show mtu scam you at the level of their greed. A man who is not greedy cannot be scammed. Hawezi niletee simu niambie simu bro ni pesa au nikupe simu. Only a greedy man thinks he can get this phone for 1,000. Unaona? So you're scammed at your level of greed. If you're not greedy, you cannot be scammed. You're greedy, you're being scammed because you want something for nothing or you want something for very cheap. Otherwise huwezi gongwa. Utagongwa aje?
Nataka kuuliza swali mbaya.
If I can answer it, I will answer.
Hizi views zina drop hapa moja tayari. Do you feel like what history ya say wanapeleka Russia fight Ukraine? Do you feel like they knew?
They knew that they were going into war. So this is one story I have very little background on. I didn't know that we deploy troops.
It's crazy.
I didn't know.
It's crazy.
I didn't know, but I think anybody who has signed up for combat.
Kuna ile yenye ilikuwa kuimeletwa ya Haiti, ndio? Kuna ile yenye ilikuwa kwa
nakumbuka hiyo program ya. So I think anybody who signs up for combat knows that it's a game that can end with the end. Yeah. If you sign up for combat, I think you know that.
hiyo story inanisumbua sana kichwa because one thing you seeing the guys taking videos na wajeshi wa huko sending to watu wa Kenya and all that. Next news ni ati we didn't know that we have been
they didn't know they were going in for active combat. Maybe walifikiria hao ni support troops ile peacekeepers.
That's the case. The case is like wanajua kama zile za Dubai zile ni job tu unaenda job itapatikana. Then unakuja manzi unapigisha training ya 2 months peke yake. Alafu unaweka frontline.
Sikujua bro. Sikujua well if I didn't know. But combat
crazy times that we are living in right now.
Wajui kutafuta pesa bro. Na hizi nchi zingine bro, like that's the problem with like Africa, our population is growing so fast versus the rate at which our industries and employment opportunities is gonna grow. Population growth ime outpace maendeleo across most of Africa. And that's why you find people going to do all kinds of jobs abroad. Lakini huko sasa ukishaenda huko kwa wenyewe bro. So I've never had to do any of those kind of jobs. I can understand desperation inaweza sukuma mtu afanye kitu yenye. Hauwezi taka kufanya but ni kubaya, you know. So mi siwezi blame say ame take chance kufanya kitu maze. Ikutafuta bro.
Ulikuwa unasema ati wewe unaamini love iko, lakini sasa maybe watu wenye mapenzi wenye love na wao akawa post.
Nilisema vitu fiti zimefichwa. The people who are fulfilled washindangi wakituonyesha vitu. Hey, look at us, 3 years, wow. Tumeenda wapi? Kuna watu hawana hiyo, their well is full. They don't need to show you. So God is love, and it is because of that I do not accept the possibility that love high exists.
Ati marriage ni mafala.
Mafala ndio, mafala wawili. Wenye wako willing kusa weni fala wangu mimi ni fala wako, sawa.
Na iko sawa in their own capability.
Hivyo tu vile wako.
Wow, iko sawa.
One of my guys maze, we've been having this convo a lot here, senior bachelors versus married guys. Ile what's the truth? So right now we are not in a time frame in a support marriage sana. The social media narrative is, you know, men are this, women are this, wanatugonganisha. But we were made for companionship for each other. If God is love, then love exists. But find your way, and that's a lot of the reason why social media sasa inatu frame sana. Russia sawa alikam, si ndio? Then all the interviews
na alikuwa na mioni kazi zako.
Yes, taste. Okay. So
kuna kamera.
Alikuwa kutoka Russia. So when you see what there's a guy maze, kuna video nilikuwa karibu kupost nikasema hapana, acha kwanza check kubwa ingie then ni post. Like how come we don't see positive media from the women who are doing nice things?
What do you mean?
Like for example with that Russian guy, for like 2 weeks it was about udem alibebo na umsere. We never see spotlight on women who are doing positive things in society. We are only spotlighting this controversial stuff, but there are so many women who are doing
mwanamke bomba,
but azina mbwembwe. Hakuna mademu wanaekewa hype juu ya kufanya vitu positive. They're only highlighting this stuff juu iko na views. That to me sasa ndio naitaga the matrix bro. There are so many women who are doing so many amazing positive things. Hutawai wasikia. Hii tu ndio tutaonyeshwa.
The same way there are so amazing dads out here, but you'll never see them exposed as good dads.
Because the man biting the dog is a bigger story than the dog biting the man. Sindio?
Facts.
So there will always be an overexposure of the controversial things. Good dads like us, you never hear about us. You only hear about the bad dads.
Mwezema huko kwa good dads.
Bro, mini father of the year, uliza watoi wangu. Nishaigia shule mwalimu ananiambia, hey, and you're a very involved father. Mazeni nilitoka hapo yani staki aone nikiwa emotional because
how did that become?
Because I would walk my
like what made you become that? Is it something to do with your background or something?
No, it's because
they say that everyone is a product of their childhood trauma.
So your time nilikuwa na childhood trauma. I've tried to take the good things from my trauma.
Yeah.
Your time nilikuwa naamka asubuhi, I walk my kids to class. Nafika tu shule, I walk them to class, I roll out. And I realized that a lot of people are with their children all the time, but they are not effective dads. Unakuaga tu. So I consider myself to be a very good dad. Kukua good dad si kushinda na watoto kila dakika. I know most of you guys, like we nikingia kwa gari bro, I play music, then my kids tell me, Daddy, can I play a song? Most of you mmefunikwa, mtoto akiingia kwa gari sasa playlist inakuwa ABC until the rest of time. You people don't have...
Amna hiyo connection watu wemu jua.
Amna say wasome compromise in the name, wasome compromise, alafu sasa they think that is the thing. But I consider myself father of the year because I pray for my children. I cater to the things in their life that are necessary, easy kusoma nini. And I go out of my way to build with them.
What happened to Nini? You still pushing the Kibe Coin?
Kibe Coin, no. We did the coin for a while, but yeah, it didn't work out. The coin needed more support at that time. Yenye, I guess Kibe was busy. Yeah.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah, but I'm still doing crypto.
You uko na hizi maneno online sana.
Bro, mi lazima nitoke hapa na bag yangu mwenda. Bila kupointia mtu bunduki.
Your last words now. Ladies and gentlemen, mi sijui kwa nini pod imenibamba.
Pod imeweza mbaya.
Bwana DNA, Mr. DNA. Ladies and gentlemen, our brother is not on Instagram. Sijui utafanyaje?
Nitaingia Insta, but for now mnikute TikTok.
You're not also on FB?
I have no other platforms.
FB ukula man. Najua FB sando yetu sasa mamillions ni nini. Actually wanasema FB is more genuine in terms of even selling stuff and all that.
Okay.
Except of course Facebook yangu saizi lazima ikuwe na wale watu nilikuwa nao high school, sijui primary, watu tulijua na. Yani it's more authentic than any other social media platform because it was based on that nostalgia thing. Zile za, hey, DNA, I remember Dennis. Oh, wait, there's something I wanted to ask you. So, apparently, on Google, jina yako ni tofauti.
Really?
Wajua hivyo?
On Google, my real name.
So, your real name, kwenye Google, so your real name is Dennis Kagia?
Yes.
Okay. So, now, kwenye Google pale, including hata ChatGPT, your real name is not Dennis.
No way. Hebu nione.
Chani kuonyesha. So DNA is a legendary Kenyan artist, Emmanuel Wekesa.
What? You must be kidding me, bro.
I wanted to start with that by the way.
So this must be pulling data from waswame upload ngoma zangu. This is one of the things I met with Universal about. Some of my songs may upload on as sijui akina nani. So to clean up my digital footprint is one of the first things that deal tunafanya. And now that I'm putting a team together, what? Crazy.
Acha one ChatGPT nasemaje. So wewe
Wekesa ni nani?
Wewe Emmanuel Wekesa wewe.
Wow. Said that is shocking.
You find online.
But Wekesa pia ni sawa. Why go in the house?
Osa sana kuonyesha ile kitu linibamba sana ChatGPT. So ChatGPT ilisema first, a small correction for accuracy. When introducing him on the podcasts, DNA Mr. Real name Emmanuel Wekesa. DNA Kagia is a different person, a Kenyan activist and politician.
What?
So on Emos O'Clock, you should introduce him as DNA Mr. And writing yangu mwanangu.
Bro, this is so crazy.
That ChatGPT 5.0 auto.
This is so crazy, bro. The Matrix is after me.
Wanakuwa ndama. Unajua sababu Jomino ni Muhindi. Wanakuwa ndama.
Wow.
How crazy is that? Like ChatGPT somewhere telling me.
I cannot believe this.
No, ni correct. Niambia kindly.
What?
Dennis Kagia kindly.
Sawa. I need to put up a website ASAP. Any serious, bro? Any serious sana? Damn.
I wanted to start with this. So, niliona, but nikasema, maybe because of mdundo and all that. Because of course, kuna saiji na kwanza.
Yoni uploader. To me, I think that must be an uploader. So, ina pull data from sites where it can confirm the data. So, one of the illegal uploaders of my music anaitwa hivyo.
Na because kuna pia songs zako ziko mdundo and all that.
Kama Banjuka si mimi nili-upload.
Kwanza wenye walianza kwanza ku-upload.
So, the uploaders need... So, that must be why.
The song is still on mdundo though. Wajua mdundo bado iko?
Mdundo bado iko maze. Walini called some guys called me
you know Mdundo sir.
Some guys affiliate partners of theirs tried to buy my catalog. Kuna time nilikuwa nafikiria hiyo story but
Sasa ndio watu wasanianza tena conversation nyingine. What's this thing of buying selling catalogs? It happen left right and center in the Kenya music industry right now. Unasikia pake iko poa pia.
Hey bro.
Is it worth it?
Wasome kula mabag. It depends on you. I mean if you say ukipewa 5M kama unajua vile utacheza nayo versus
and what does it mean though? So now when you sell your catalog, what does it mean?
So these songs there's some money I get for maybe royalties, MCSK or whatever, but when the songs are played on radio stations in other parts of the world, una get kado flani. So you now sell the rights. The songs belong to those people
forever.
So mse kama Sean Paul, for example, the people who you sign with, they give you some money. Here are some M's. Now we own this music. So a lot of guys sell their catalogs. A lot of guys.
But for instance, like you, the likes of.
So like now Banjuka, instead of Banjuka paying me $1 million a year for 10 years, kuna msi atanipea 10 MSI. Alafu nimpe hiyo ngoma iko yake.
So the deal, so it's not a bad deal. It depends with you.
Depends with you. Future sold his catalog, bro, for like I think 100 million. Justin Bieber, Weekend said wanaenda kuza catalog yake for 1B.
Oof, I saw the deal, bro.
So kama ni do lump sum.
And then only to realize that the Weekend is actually Egyptian.
Ethiopian,
He's Ethiopian, man. All this time, he's one of my favorite actually artists.
He's very dope. Very dope as a musician.
And so you went head on nini? Which nini? Was it the Oscars? Ama was it BT? Ni gani ya music? Oscars ni movies. Kuna wadali ya nini? Na nini ya DNA tu, spirit ya DNA tu. Na wakamleta hadi akaperform. Na actually wakeka street yake kwa screen.
Sasa bro.
Wakasema you see these are the type of conversation we let artists have and tell us our nini, call it out. Nini, and ladies and gentlemen, we're introducing nini the Weekend. I was like, I actually knew that story from the same platform enye alikuwa kwa na fight. So kwa sema I don't think like you guys are nini, you're being fair.
Unakumbuka time Burna Boy alikuwa nazusha ati wanaweka jina yake ndogo kwa poster. Ilikuwa was it Rolling Loud or something? Hizi vitu bro zo make if you have to do it you have to do it. Wacha waseme umechoma. So but if you can sell your catalog if you know what you're going to do with the money. If you don't sell. Don't sell because hapo mbele itakuwa do.
But sasa kama ngoma sasa tuseme sasa Banjuka, if you do your calculation correct, is it still giving revenue till to date?
So let me show you a chart somebody hit me on Sunday so that you understand why this stuff is valuable. This lady is in the Bahamas. Sorry, this is where she sent me this. Ebu soma your text.
Bermuda is playing your song in a club.
Bermuda. Do you know where Bermuda is, bro?
Bermuda
is an island country somewhere, sijui hata ni wapi. So, that is money. Sync rights, mechanicals. When your song is played somewhere, hiyo ni pesa. Because people are running adverts in between the songs, na hiyo advert imelipiwa. So kuna kapis kayo do Kenya kanaenda kwa the artists. So that's why the music is valuable. That's why somebody would offer me a decent amount of money.
Kwa nini mtu akupige 10 mic tu ati.
Because anaenda kumake 100 mic. Anaenda kumake 100 mic. Sasa nikauza hiyo ngoma sai. Maze utaanza kuona ma remix 1 million maze alafu zimemwagiwa dozi zimesukumwa.
Nasikia maroho.
Bana. Hapo unajua 100 demo kishika hivi bro unaanza kufanya ile kitu. Ama Range Rover ama
blow ni rahisi. Actually blowing 100 dem is easy kuliko 10k. 10k utaipigia budget.
100 dem utakuwa unaangalia account.
Unahitaji ndege.
100 dem.
Unatremeka mbaya.
Ningepata 100 dem nikiwa do yangu ya first labda ingenizima. But sasa
unaweza ipanga.
Hiyo ndo safi. 100 dem many people love. Hiyo ni do easy.
Lakini kuna age. So we should also be careful of what we pray for.
Pray for seek God as you seek the nini. Seek ye first the kingdom. Tafuta Mungu hizo vitu zikikam zisiku confuse. Yeah.
Unaonaga kama sometimes there's some things hujapata cause God ama whatever prayers zako ama za wazazi zita kwa distraction in your life.
That's the zone I'm in right now. I now realize why so many things I prayed for sign ndio zinaanza ku happen. Hiyo time singewezana na hiyo blessing na responsibility. I was too reckless. That's why I was saying hiyo do ya first iko ya kuinvest. Hiyo ilikuwa ya kuonja. Tusikie hii utamu wa maisha. Hiyo iko ya do ya kujenga. So ati build a house, buy a shamba, nonsense.
Because there's some things I know.
No.
Kuna vitu mimi najuaga saizi. Honestly mimi nakuaga to God. I wish I knew this like 5 years ago. Then you look at it then you're like kuna mtu aliniambia but umetake time sana before hame Nakuru kuja Nairobi. And I'm like, every time naulizago, do you feel like so now I've been here like 1 year? Naulizago, do you feel like ungehama mapema? I'm like, yeah, when I was 25. Then a reality nani hit. Ungekuwa 25 hame Nairobi. Ungekuwa mtu mwingine.
You never know. Because we only see the upside of say ati angefanya hivi ingekuwa. You don't know what you've been protected from.
Mungu sana nilipata fame yangu hizo times za radio. Zile times zenye hakuna ati social media manini like dem mtu anakupea tu. Hizo nini? Sasa nilikuwa na imagine sana ningepata hiyo experience in Nairobi.
Ingekumaliza.
Haingenimaliza bro. So we should be always grateful for the things that happens in our life every day.
And also forgive yourself for what you didn't know at the time when you did something or when you didn't know. Forgive yourself. God forgives so quickly, but we take so long to forgive ourselves. We condemn ourselves. And now with social media, the voices are so much louder when you make a mistake, when you say something. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know when you made that mistake. Now that you know better, make a different decision. But usijipige sana.
Ushaji forgive maybe after now marriage ilikataa how long did it take?
So I think that's not really a case of forgiveness. Hiyo ni mambo ya unajua pia inaweza kuwa watu wawili si wabaya but the mix doesn't cook well. Sometimes it's that. It's not even ati mtu ni mbaya, mimi ni mzuri or anything like that. But for me
I'm asking that mimi kuna siku nishaji beat up sana because of seeing a potential in a relationship that some unasikiaga ile 2 seconds of reality tunakwambiaga tu this thing's not working but you're still fighting so much to make it work and the person pia you're with they're trying so much to make it work but it's not working
to good people
so you
but
become mnakuwa kwa watu wabaya sana for each other
because unalazimisha kitu haiko. You see,
but at that time sikuwa jua nalazimisha
and now you know better which is why when you know better do better. That's all. Usijihold na no, don't beat yourself. No, it serves no purpose unless you're saying so what was my contribution to this mess, this so next time I'll do better. But kushinda umeji critique
ama kunini the other person
ama and at the end inaanzanga hivyo. Unajua roho yangu mimi ni binadamu. Lazima nikuwe mimi ndio mzuri na ndio mbaya. So there's no need. No. And if you are in a relationship it didn't work, life happens.
We live, we learn.
Don't kill somebody, don't kill yourself. It's life.
And don't utter bad words towards someone just because
that's the hard part because when you're wounded unaongeanga tu unaropokwa, you're sharing with people nini. And that's one of the things I learned about being famous is that I can't share anything. It's so difficult, bro. Like
so what do you do with it now?
You see now that's the problem, bro. Sasa like
usanii si kitu mzuri hivyo sana.
Bro, yani paying a professional is better than telling friends because friends mi usahau mimi ni nani saa ingine pia. So umesema kitu mazee umebonga na wasee mazee unaenda unaisikia unasema hiyo ni makosa yako. Wewe unaenda kuropoka unajifanya mraia na wewe si mraia. So it's difficult not to talk bad about people when you've parted ways nini but with maturity una realize haina maana.
So you believe in therapy though?
Hey bro, I do. Therapy helped me at one stage in my life when
Kwa therapy si mababi.
Bro, me I went through so many things all at once. Bees, relationship, my son. Unaanza kukosa kuwa normal na wewe mwenyewe uoni. You're drowning in pain and in thoughts.
The people around you can see the change but
and also they can't get through to you pia wewe sasa you know. So but when you talk to somebody who understands these things because hakuna kitu hii dunia ushaipitia yenye mtu mwingine hajaipitia. So don't think your problem is so unique. Usikufe na shida yako. Somebody else has gone through what you're going through. Find them. and if friends are not the answer, hizo mablanda za first pia mimi nilikuwa nafanya tu, naongea na wasoa church sijui nini, unafikiria huyu msee ataka confidence yako. A human is a human. A paid professional sometimes is a better place to vent and get things out. Yeah, that stuff helped me bro. Nilikuwa nacheka hizo vitu nasema depression nini bro. You can be in a bad place in your mind where you can't see left from right. So hizo services zo work.
Very important.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. DNA. Bwana DNA. Follow him on Spotify.
Biggest Spotify. Tafuta ngoma zangu, tafuta content yangu. Just search DNA.
By the way, nime notice tu search ngoma na flow. Hata playlist wise.
Enda nayo.
Hata playlist wise.
Yeah.
If you just put YouTube yangu, sijui kani zote. YouTube plus Spotify. If you just put Banjuka, that's why unaona nilikuwa nashinda nikiinsist maswali mengi.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu Banjuka immediately nenda maswali mengi, then una ndo zinakuja, alafu saa the whole of Grandpa catalog inakuja next. That's amazing things you have been doing. I really appreciate you for coming through. I really appreciate you for standing strong in what you believe in. I appreciate you for being in the industry, making memories for us.
Thank you,
and
bro.
Also now sticking to what you're doing, and also talking to the youngins and talking to us that watu wajionge. If you need something, say it.
Jibonge, usikufe na shida yako, the answers are out here. Answers are with strangers, not with your people usually. Kwa huko nje.
Celebrate you, Mr. DNA, one more time.